Um, so,
Yeah.
where we last left off, our group traveled southward after talking with a number of people and interrogating a few people. Um, one particular Scorpion had a really bad day.
Oh.
But you all make your way and have made your way towards Lion's Watch finally. You stand outside of a large black gate that, Toritaka, you have seen in your visions before. There are 2 guards, as there were before, and a large, imposing tower of Lion's Watch stands. You can't see the full thing, but you can see a good amount of it rising past the gate. And one of the 2 guards approaches your group. And he says, "That's close enough. Who are you? We aren't expecting any guests."
Out of character. Exactly what did the letter from
From your girl?
from
Natsu.
Matsu
Natsu Narumi.
Narumi say?
Mhm.
Because I would like to repeat that verbatim.
Sure. I believe it's been a minute for me too, but I believe it granted you access on the grounds of like securing the area or something like that.
We were
have
supposed
to go back
to
and check.
investigate or something. I give him the letter.
Sure. He'll take it. And the other one kind of comes over and looks at it. And the one holding it kind of looks back at the group of all of you. Wait here. And he's gonna kind of motion for someone to open the gates, and they do briefly, and allow him entry. And the brief time it's slightly open, you can see like an expansive landscape beyond it. Like it's not just a single tower surrounded. There's a garden. Looks like some shrines in there, and some other things. People. And before the gates shut again, leaving you with just this one slightly larger looking man, staring out from his helmet at the group of you silently.
I smile politely.
Sure. He stares politely right up there now. But you wait, unless anyone says anything to him. And eventually, the gates open again. And 4 guards flank a woman who looks like this.
Oh no, not another one.
As she looks out at you all, she kind of bows her head a little bit. I'm Matsure.
It is a pleasure
This-
to meet you.
A pleasure as well. This is unexpected. Narumi had not mentioned she was sending such a diverse group down to the south.
Oh God. I cannot speak for her thought process, but she did request that we do this for her. So we are here to be of assistance.
Well, I recognize Narumi's handwriting, and I can vouch for the authenticity of it. Please, follow me. And she turns. The 4 guards kind of, escort you in. And inside, those of you with
Ooh.
who are Shigenja, you definitely, I think I've said before, feel like the foulness that sticks to this place. It's apparent. as you're led within, you all see, like I said, this one large tower that rises pretty high into the sky. Um, Lights visible on the interior, but faintly. You guys see several shrines. There appears to be a man who is a caretaker of them. You see servants um, wandering the fields near a garden, seemingly keeping things in order there. You also see several like small like tunnels or mines that are currently being worked by people. Um, and one thing you definitely do notice about Lion's Watch is it appears to be pretty heavily fortified with soldiers. Not as many as Humility's Lesson has, but a surprising number. Um, and not all of them appear to be Lion clan soldiers. They appear to also be Ronin.
Are they that Chickies Ronin? Does it look like?
A good amount of them. A good amount of them doing. I gotta find her name. Where is she?
Coda.
She-
Ryoka Coda.
Kokoda. That's right. Um, it definitely does appear to be the Ryoka clan, as they call themselves, I believe. Um,
Are they wearing that same symbol that
they are
tickled the back of my brain?
a little bit, yeah. As they currently looks like they are just training, or like so there's some working in dojos, and there are some who are just manning walls and keeping watch. Um, but you all are escorted inside, and Ray does speak to you all. I do apologize that we're not quite ready for you all. As I mentioned, Narumi didn't really send advance word that you would be arriving. Um, I do know that my lord Daigo should be returning fairly soon. Is there a reason you didn't just travel with him?
He left before us, unfortunately. We thought we would make our way here.
And yet you arrived before him?
We were lucky enough to secure a river passage.
She nods. That's Narumi. There's Ray. I see. Well, she'll lead you into kind of a central meeting area. As you guys are led inside the actual tower itself, um, you again see it's fairly guarded in here. It's nice. I would say it has the like regality of the Lion Clan very clearly displayed, but there's just a hollowness to it. You feel like
Is
it
the
just
vibe bad that we're
yeah,
getting? Okay.
definitely.
Vibes are rancid.
Vibes are rancid. May I inquire as to your skill sets if you're here to help? She'll say. After some servants do bring in some tea. Um, they do make like a proper welcome for you all here.
Some of us are Shugenja, some of us are warriors.
Hmm.
Some of us are a mix.
Diverse group in both skill set and clan.
An
I'm
example
sure
of
that one.
cooperation.
Excellent. Well, I myself am just caretaker of Lion's Watch in absence of Lord Daigo. I can't give you specific commands or orders to go and do certain things. If you wait, I imagine he will return fairly shortly. Um, I would say within the day or so.
Alright. We may do some exploring on our own, but we will certainly speak with Daigo when he arrives.
The grounds are yours to explore. I do ask that you do not venture too deep into the mines, as they are not extraordinarily safe. We are not expert miners like the crab, and the help we have enlisted has not been the greatest. And in the areas that are guarded specifically by the Lion Clan samurai, I do not have access to give or permission to give you access to those areas. Otherwise, feel free to explore at your leisure.
Understood. We're fine, Keith.
Yeah, she engaged in conversation with you guys for a while. I think she, asks like, did you all come from Humility's lesson together? Were you assembled for this assignment? She clearly does not know you, like any of you at the moment.
I mean, I introduce everybody, trying
I
to...
figured we introduced ourselves
Yeah,
at
Sure.
some
and
point.
at some point I will try to, like, nudge her to realize who Morimoto Akihiro and Kaito Yue are.
Okay, let's see if she can do
Hopefully
it.
some starstruckness will help us out here.
Let's see.
Don't you know who I am?
Let's see.
Look, we're
Let's see if
fabulous. We saved the
Let's see if
Empire.
that's right. Save the Empire. Yeah. Her Earth's pretty good. How's her Scholar? Pretty good. Alright, let's see what she can do.
Not bad.
Not bad indeed. Just gonna keep. Yeah, she's gonna keep him. Go. Okay. Yeah, she does know. She does know who Yue and Akihiro are. Just on reputation. And just your voyage of the City of the Rich Frog. You don't get like starstruck from her. I would say.
Which is fine.
You get respect. But that's about the extent of what you get from Matsure. I can prepare rooms for you all as well if you plan to be here for some time.
Probably at least several days. If that is not too much of an imposition.
Of course not. If you are indeed Narumi's delegates, it's the least I can offer.
Like, I want to like this person, but also she works for Daigo.
Nah, she's giving me vibes. She's giving me vibes, man.
Getting the vibes.
Makes my hair stand up. I
Vibes.
don't like it.
You'll be Ren's BFF.
Yeah, that's fair.
I will say this: your girl Mai, this definitely has like a lot of vibes about this place. You can tell she's been very quiet so far, but she's got very wide eyes as she's taking a lot of things in.
Who is?
Mai, Asako.
Oh!
Oh,
I forgot she
You
was
won.
here.
Yeah, she came.
Damn.
She was free to leave the castle. She got permission.
Yeah.
Just like, I'm getting out of here.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
with
it's
you.
fair. I remember now, but it's been like 18 eternities.
Also known as 2 weeks.
It's the same thing, Derek.
Same thing.
Yeah. The place is yours to explore. You are indeed given rooms here. They're nice. Oh, something I should probably note. Most of the rooms probably fit 2 people comfortably. Who, if anyone, does bunk together? Should probably keep track of that.
Um,
I
how
would-
many rooms
I
are
would
there?
bunk with Akihiro.
Yeah, it's fair. Alright, so
Yeah.
I'll bunk with
Yeah.
Asako, my.
okay. Shika Shako, that's fun.
Is
I'll
Yeah.
I'll bunk with okay, I forgot Keith's character's name.
Toritaka.
I'll bunk with Toritaka.
Morimoto's alone.
Morimoto is alone.
Reno.
We need to get another dude.
I mean,
in
you
here.
could
All by myself.
Yeah, I guess you could sleep in the same room as the other boys.
you could. It would be uncomfortable, or you could sleep very comfortably in your own.
I'll sleep comfortably in my own.
Okay.
Aw.
You'll seriously the out from the room all the time.
I bring him tea with no alcohol in it.
This is the
He's
worst
bit-
kind.
He's very disappointed. Well, actually, he's not disappointed if it wasn't sake.
But yeah. You guys are given rooms here.
When we're settled in, I will ask Asako. So I'm not the only one that feels this place is very off, right?
No, not at all. I'm actually considering how flammable this building looks.
All of his fears.
Let's try and find the crab we came to find first, and then we can burn it down.
That's kind of my thought. Luckily, it does appear to be made mainly of wood, so.
Question for you.
Hmm?
The symbol that the Ryokas are using, does it mean anything to you? It's
Ooh.
just, it's
Been here a little bit.
something about it.
Her earth isn't the best, but her scholar's pretty good.
Oh, wow.
You did all right. Hold on. Okay, with just 2, because that's what you could take. 2 and an opportunity. I know I've seen it around before. I feel like they're a common group of rodent. Like they're used a lot around here. I don't know too much about them.
Does this symbol make me uneasy?
Maybe a bit, but it's hard to place.
May need to ask around a bit because it's bothering me.
If that's kind of the lead you want to go with, I think that's fine. I've got a few leads myself. I'm gonna start with.
Oh, I mean, that's not the only thing we should be looking into for sure. I was just
No,
that was
no,
more something
Just
I noticed.
she.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely just trust your gut when it comes to stuff like that. If you feel like something's wrong, go figure out why.
I'm odd. We should probably find the group and see what we can possibly do because my feeling is he's in the mines.
Could be.
But let's go.
All right. Yeah. You guys go. Any other conversations before you guys regroup, or what do you guys want to do? It's honestly, you guys probably do arrive in the late afternoonish. So you've got some time, but it's a cloudy day overhead. It's cool. It's probably pretty cool outside.
You probably have a small conversation with Yue in the room before you go meet the group. And just
Okay.
along the lines of like, so how do you feel about this place?
Derek, am I picking up this weirdness?
Yeah.
Okay. It's bad. The vibes are bad.
Are we regrouped right now?
Not yet.
No, this. There's something really off about this place.
Do you know where it's coming from?
Can I tell that, DM? If I can kind of tell where it's strongest, or like where like a focal point might be.
Sure. Roll me a.
I guess you're storyteller, not the DM, right now.
Yeah, it's all right. A void theology, I think, is what I want.
Okay. Fire theology. What was that for?
I thought of fire theology for a hot minute, but
Did you say that on
Um,
purpose?
I
I can either confirm or deny.
I'll take all the successes.
Okay. Around the base of the tower, but you feel it all the way up, and you feel it like all around you.
But it's strongest at the base.
I'll say this: it felt strongest at the base, but it felt like it also picked up some feeling as you got high up, like as the higher, like you reached a point where it kind of middled out, right, and then it started to pick up again as you started to get a little bit higher. You guys are about probably the third or fourth story of the.
Yeah, I see that. It seems like it kind of focuses around the bottom, but then it kind of, middles out in the middle of the tower, and then it starts getting worse, going back up again.
No, I'm highly inclined to just going in to check out the mines. Anytime we ever get told not to go somewhere, I find it our easiest bet is usually to go where they're telling us not to.
No, yeah, that's usually the sign to, don't go in there. We're keeping things you don't want to see, like a Cooney.
Are you feeling all right, UA?
I'm doing okay. I'm just kind of nervous. I really hope we can find him. I hope he's okay. He was a good person,
Yeah, he did right by us. I hate to see him get caught up on all this.
Are you doing okay?
Honestly, some of my dreams are starting to come back after we finished that stuff. Or I should say at this point, nightmares. And she kind of rubs her head.
Hopefully we don't stay here and figure out if they're really coming from here. I'm sorry.
No, there's nothing you can do about it. I know it's not your fault, but
No, is there anything I can do though? Is there anything you need from me?
I need to find somebody who can maybe help me interpret these dreams. Maybe get some answers. But I don't think we'll be being able to do that here, so.
Storyteller, do I know of like a clan or someone that might be, dream interpretive? Kind of focuses on that.
Dream interpretive clans. I feel like the answer to that is there is one. I'm just not great at it.
That's what it sounds like something. Like it sounds like something, right? Like it feels like Kitsu a little bit, like a
it
realm
does.
walker.
Yeah, it does feel like Kitsu in my brain.
But what I don't know if UA would know that, and also too, I don't know if that's actually right.
There's a world in my head where like the Geo get like connections, right? Like I don't know. Kitsu maybe if you were trying to reach into like the past or like trying to speak to the past. Um. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So
Your DM doesn't know.
Yue will think on it and she'll make that check later.
Mhm.
She'll go back to that. But we can try to find someone, maybe. I'm not sure
Yeah.
who could help with it, but I'm sure there's someone.
Yeah, I'd really appreciate that. But honestly, we need to get back to the rest of the group. We gotta figure out what we're doing. Maybe they figured something out while they've been here.
Yeah, let's go find them.
All right. You guys can regroup.
I asked Renoy if they like the tea.
It's good tea. It's good. I hope it's good tea. It was good tea. Thank you for the.
You're welcome. You looked very stressed.
I am very stressed. That is.
If you ever need to talk about anything, remember I'm here for you.
Is this some type of olive branch to further get to know each other after that?
I mean, I believe we. Sorry.
No, I meant after the whole watching the corpse.
Am I misremembering something? What are you trying to say? I'm sorry.
Is this another olive branch after we had the whole get to know each other while watching the?
Oh, I mean, we should always strive to get to know each other. We seem to be traveling for a while.
You think this will take much longer? That's both. I'm fine with that, but also kind of worried that it might take longer to do this specific thing.
What do you think of this place so far?
It's what's the vibe that a monk gets here?
A monk?
I actually
Um,
want to know what vibes. Do I get bad vibes from this place?
Yeah, how are the
Yeah.
monks feeling, honestly?
Um. Hmm. Everyone,
I'm
you guys are only theology boy. This will be for something a little different, I guess.
not asking for how a monk's feeling. I'm just asking because ghosts are weird.
Ghosts are weird. That's actually a good question.
Do I feel the supernatural? Do I get the chill down my spine?
Mhm.
We explode those. Alright, okay.
You said void theology?
Mhm.
Huh.
Mhm.
2 successes, 2 opportunities, and
3 successes.
3
And
successes.
then 1 opportunity.
So I'll say this. Morimoto Ren, Avanoi, you probably feel disturbed in this place. You don't feel the same oppressiveness I think Shigenja do. But you feel uneasy in this place. It's a similar uneasiness you probably felt down on your way towards the Oni temple. Togashi, yours with your conditions a little different, even though you have less successes. You similarly feel kind of that presence, right? That's that unnervingness, I guess. You feel similarly unnerved, I should say. And you also just hear whispers in the wall of this place.
Oh, that's not good.
They don't seem to say anything in particular or string together any super coherent statements or sentences, just whispers in the walls.
Okay. That's something to keep in mind.
This place doesn't feel particularly right. Feels wrong in the same way that we were when we went to the village, but not horrific. But it's not something you want to stay in for very long. Ah,
I give the
Um,
biggest sigh.
UA, I have an answer for you now. So roll me a theology earth, please. To your previous question.
You find it?
I did find an answer. We'll see if you
Okay.
get to learn it today. Looks like you
Jesus
probably get to learn it
Christ.
today.
That's all successes and a lot of strife.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the 2. Will
Sure.
2 be enough? Will 2 be enough?
2 be enough to give you like a rough idea.
Okay.
Specifically, you know that there's another minor clan that deals with dreams, called the Moth Clan.
Okay. Maybe
Um,
after this we go find the moth before, like the moth clan before. I think they deal with dreams.
That'd be nice to get down to the bottom of this.
I can take
Yeah, it's
another drink
kinda-
before I go home.
That's kind of funny. We all started off on this journey a while ago. Things were so much easier. I just had to focus on myself, make sure that I was getting out alive. But then, after everything, I found honestly one of my best friends. And now I'm just sitting and have to worry about more than one person. It's a different feeling.
Akihiro, you're one of my best friends too. And we're gonna make it out. We're gonna do it. We're gonna save Kuni and we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna stop the duel. I promise.
She kind of like brightens up a little bit. Like, you know what? You're right. We're gonna make it through all of this. It might seem like an insurmountable mountain, but if anybody could do it, I think that we could.
I mean, everyone we're traveling with is so talented. We got this. We can do this. We need to save Goonie. Let's see if we can do it.
All right, let's go find him.
Hearing Akihiro call her like her best friend, like she's like pumped now. She's so excited. Like,
I think
Wait,
I don't know if
on
you
the world.
notice it, but you feel free to. But like Akihiro would definitely be smiling at how happy you'd be at that.
okay, good. I think she takes it in, but in a way that like she's just she's so pumped right now. Like,
Sure. All right. You guys can meet up though, and look around wherever you guys want to try to look around.
we all meet in Toritaka's room.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Taka. Everyone has arrived in your room.
Hi, everyone. Want some tea?
Whoa.
There are now 7
Toritaka,
people
that's a
in
lot
a
of
2-person
tea.
bedroom.
I'm used to this.
Why?
Sounds. Oh my gosh, Toritaka. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean you're used to it? I'm confused.
Well, I come from a small place.
So,
I pour tea for Toritaka.
Sure.
So we're going down in the caves, right? In the mines.
Yeah,
That we're
it's,
going first.
it's suspicious that they want to keep us away from it, and I don't know. There's something about Ryoka's symbol that bothers me. And I feel like it's something that may be worth looking into.
symbol?
The heraldry they use.
Hmm.
Something about it, just, it's been sitting in the back of my mind. And I don't know why.
Well,
Do any of you recognize it?
Do we recognize it, DM?
do we
No one,
recognize it?
no one else would
Storyteller.
recognize it. Morimoto Renoi, actually. Only other person who can maybe recognize it.
Okay, what am I rolling to recognize it?
A Earth. Culture or government, you can choose. Guys, in the meantime, I want to show you the coolest thing that I just found.
What in God's green blue hell is this?
This is an actual freaking map.
It is, in fact, a map. That's actually really
Oh
cool.
wow.
Where
It's a
are we in the
whole
map?
map.
then?
Look at
Where's the
that.
son of the crane?
I won't keep any.
Real quick, can someone help me?
I'll take them.
Help
do
you
need
with
help
what?
Keith?
Sure, I would love
because
to help you.
My brain is not connecting names and pictures. Who the fuck is Chucklefuck?
Me.
What?
That's Bonnie.
Me.
Oh, it's you, Bonnie. Okay.
Because somebody
sorry.
was making fun of me and I decided to own my insult.
Chucklefuck?
Chucklefuck.
I don't even remember how this happened. I'm gonna be real
I
with
don't know if
you.
I'd call Chucklefuck an insult. That's more like an endearing thing.
Sounds like my wife.
I think it was Katie.
Oh, is it really? That's even funnier.
I think it might have been Katie during the one shot.
It probably was. These
Sorry, I
people
didn't mean to interrupt. I just could not. My
You
brain.
couldn't let it go.
No, I couldn't. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Oh.
I'll take the one. Now, what's the TN of this?
It's gonna be 3. 3.
No.
No one's gotten it yet.
I'm gonna throw
What
that
are we
away.
rolling?
Hell no.
You have already rolled it
Oh.
before.
I'm trying to roll for the Hello Heraldry.
Did somebody want help?
What are we
There.
rolling
I
for?
don't think there's an
Sorry?
amount of.
Remember
God.
the. Well, no.
There's
he-
a
he
remember
only-
a specific thing, but Morimoto was the only other one who could potentially know this. So
Huh.
I like your name, Leah.
the answer is no one knows.
Not your name. No. God damn it, Bonnie.
What did I do?
Your name is Chucklefuck. There's like Chucklefuck Wife, so I thought Leah changed her name to Chucklefuck Wife.
No, I changed it to Chucklefuck Wife.
Okay.
So
Those
now it's
things
even
are
more
good.
confusing for Keith.
Bruh. Okay, don't get me started today.
Bruh.
Bruh.
So I
Don't
wanna
worry,
take my
Keith. I'll never
success.
change my name.
I need to change my name.
Keith, if I ever change my name, I'll let you know.
You let me know when you change a picture, and that is appreciated every single time. It's been like I think half a decade, and it's still going. It's amazing.
Oh, I know what my name in here should be.
I don't recognize heraldry.
Mhm.
Oh, but I
It's
likely could be. Yeah.
it's mercenary from what I can tell, like common mercenary, but I don't know too much about it.
Yes. Well, Asako, you will not like the way I might be able to maybe divine this information. But if no one
What do you
mind,
mean?
well, I could. Well, mercenaries like to congregate in one particular area more so than the rest. Well, 2 areas. One being a training ground, the other being where there can be spirits involved. I could probably figure out something out there if that is true curiosity.
She kind of furs her brow a little bit. A little bit of a scorpion tactic, but I guess I don't have an immediate problem with it.
Oof.
He's gonna hold his fist to his forehead for a moment,
Sure.
compose himself. Hmm. Right? Yes.
Are you a
I
Scorpion?
would have argued a crane tactic, but that I guess that also works.
No, theirs would have been more regal in a castle. You're talking about going down into like somewhere different.
I have have to agree with Asako. A crane would never.
I would have you know that the Crane make excellent sake and have excellent sake houses.
Yes, but they're very refined about it.
Mhm. Right.
Regardless,
So you
I'm
went.
just poking a little bit of fun. You're fine. Like if that's how you want to try to get information here, I think most tactics, that don't stoop down to whatever is here's level, are fine. This place clearly has something very, very wrong with it, and I think the sooner we figure out what that is, the better.
Agreed. So mines first, then we set me off to do that, or which order do you want to do this? And is there anything other destinations?
Well, they did tell us not to go into the mines, so they may not be happy if we do so. Just a note.
Well, how do we get in without them knowing? Because
Yeah, maybe a day before we're under fire and questioning and interrogation.
I guess we'll have to do some reconnaissance. We don't even know where the door is down to the mines.
Also that.
I I partially would like to do that part as well, simply because I can fit through smaller spaces than most people can.
As Akihiro jingles her armor.
Jingle, jingle.
I jiggle my.
Well, the time allotted, what should we do first?
It's going to be really important we find the crab before Diago gets here, because once he gets here, they're going to keep an eye on him.
Yes. It'd be very curious for us to have been here before them after they had left.
Yeah.
And if word gets out of that, the letter from Narumi, that's even more curious and might raise more alarms, and then we have to deal with likely scorpions along with Ronin and Lion.
Yes and no. I mean, it could just be us being efficient with our job, getting here as soon as possible.
Yes, but will Bayushi believe that? Question.
Derek, do I know the relationship between Bayushi and the person who gave us the letter?
Narumi?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that at least right now it's not great. That the next time that Scorpion Bayushi goes to Humility's lesson, she's gonna have a few questions to answer from Narumi, and they better have very good answers. Because of the note that they found on the dead boy's body.
Hmm.
So not great. The relationship probably wasn't excellent beforehand. It's probably really not great now.
Would I be able to theorize Bayushi figuring out that we're here like before them? Like that she might be able to figure out that something's under her foot?
What's your question? I'm sorry.
Like, would I be able to theorize if Bayushi would be able to figure out like
That something's
because we
maybe not
got
right about
here-
your visit here?
Yeah.
I mean, she's pretty smart. And it's also just weird that you're here. Like if Amatsu Ray doesn't know one from the other, right? I mean, she shouldn't. And she's already a little weird, like confused by it. People who are from Humility's lesson, seeing you beat them here somehow and have a note from Narumi probably are going to be a little concerned.
And I honestly think that should just be our story. That we were just trying to get here as quick as possible. We have
Yes.
to try to somewhat beat these allegations because it's going to be the first thing that they point towards us.
And my issue isn't exactly them, but the after effects of them. And if they're already scheming, that deepens their scheme and makes us targets. And the last thing I want is for you, and you pointing to Shikachiyo, Yue, and Asako Mai
Mhm.
to then be attacked while any of us are away from you.
Did he just assume Asako Mai couldn't fight?
No,
No.
he makes a fair point. They have a lot more numbers. I'm not, too proud to admit that they've got a lot of people here, and if they all are in on something, then we would be outnumbered and eventually overrun.
And the Scorpion are very efficient.
Have we been able to
It's stealthy.
divine where this weird feeling is coming from?
It's felt its strongest at the ground level. I think I told you, eh?
Because I feel it, and
Yeah.
she like puts it kind of on her stomach. I feel it here, and it's making me somewhat nauseous.
That started to scare me, but then it didn't. I understand that, but the bit of unease and not probably to your severity. But let's tackle this. So we let's say we go there first to wherever this energy is. We then have to deal with it in a timely manner and either decide to leave or decide to make another decision. Oh,
Have we been forbidden from the top of the tower?
Not expressly. You don't know if it's guarded or not, though.
was expressly lying guarded areas. Then we have to decide if we want to find this other crab person or deal with the issue, or we have to go to the cave and deal with the issue. We have a lot of options, not a lot of time, and I don't think splitting up in the enemy territory is a good idea. Especially if the envoy gets here and we're all not together. Then that will raise questions.
How are we going to scout subtly? Because we
There's a
need to...
group of 7.
Oh boy.
What I can suggest is that we separate for a bit, but only to see which area is the most guarded or the most suspicious. And what I suggest for that option is at least one of you three, again pointing to the three together with us, follow at least each one of the other groups. Since you seem more adept and in tune with the energies around.
I don't mind trying to do the talking and being the distraction because I don't think I'd be able to sneak around this place without people being able to see me.
The great
I could
part about
probably
this
sneak.
plan, it involves minimal stealth. Because we did say we were going to be exploring, well, Sheikah said we are going to be exploring, so we just take note of which area is most guarded. Suspicious.
All right. So you guys are splitting into groups, is what I understand.
What Rin suggested, what other
Yeah.
people want?
Yeah.
I'm cool
how-
with it.
How are we splitting up?
Good question.
I was splitting up.
Hmm.
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 Should Rin
Hmm?
delegate?
Eh.
Does anyone find
Uh,
themselves to be more stealthy than the others?
Right, we're gonna.
What is stealth in this game?
I
It's
believe
like
it is.
skullduggery. Feels like
Uh,
air skullduggery or something.
yeah, I believe it is. It's air something. I believe air skullduggery is correct.
Oh, I have nothing in skullduggery at all.
I don't think a lot
Samurai.
of us do.
Samurai are not
I ha-
normally, stealthy. They're very noble. They're in your face.
I do have a. I mean, I can make
Mhm.
myself invisible,
You do have a thing.
and if I, get opportunities, I can make other people invisible. But that's it. I also can make myself very small.
I too can do that.
I can light
Like
my own
how
fire.
small? Like mouse small? Spider small?
I can look for traps.
Silhouette one small.
They're like, what is that, Derek? Like 3 feet?
I'd have to look
Yeah,
at
I think
silhouettes.
it's like size of a cat type of thing. I think cats
Okay,
are like
that's
small.
pretty fucking small.
Yeah. Someone could just kind of put me in their pocket.
Pocket UA.
Go UA, I choose you.
Just yeet you.
Actually, Toritaka also fits the bill. Hmm. We can technically 4 groups or 3.
Toritaka fits the bill.
Yes.
I'm not paying for shit.
No, you don't.
What?
You don't have to pay for anything. You're fine.
It's
I
the most
meant in
bizarre
terms
conversation
of.
I've ever heard.
Toritaka, do you have any skills that be stealth based or reconnaissance?
Yeah, just look at what I have.
Let me pull out my piece of paper real quick. Let's see what I can do. Nope. I mean, I can look for traps and make sure we don't get, ambushed, I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
we can save the stealth for when Daigo arrives with Bayushi.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise we're
I
pretty
agree.
good with walking about until then. So we just see which area is more guarded, which area is more vulnerable, or which area is not cared for at all, and then we make a decision after we reconvene, probably in this room. At a time of, I'll let Kaito Yue choose. And we divulge what we have seen, and tomorrow we make a move.
Sounds good.
Didn't they say they were going to be here by the end of the night? Or did they say they were going to be here tomorrow, Derek?
Within a day, they expect.
So we can probably optimistically count on tomorrow or tomorrow afternoon. If they don't send someone to be like, hey, did you know that these people were coming? Kind of thing.
I mean, I still think we're, under the guise of being able to help with the goblin threat.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
we
know
can
if
count on that a little bit.
I think that'll be part of the reason why we got here so quickly. We weren't able or willing to let somebody die for us not being here. We got here as quick as possible. Yeah, let's do a reconnaissance and figure out what we can do. And just split up into 2 groups. One can check the base floor, one can check the top floor.
So some people are just gonna look around the base. Some people are gonna go to the top.
And those are only two
Yeah.
areas that we know to
Cool.
look in.
Just to make this simple, we count off. Team 1 goes upstairs. Team 2 goes downstairs.
All right. Team 1 is
Sheikah.
all right.
Which
I
floor
guess.
requires the least stealth?
No stealth required right
We
now.
don't need stealth right now.
Yeah, we're just exploring.
All right, I'll go upstairs. Upstairs sounds cool.
Cool. Upstairs
I'll
for
go downstairs.
Togashi. Downstairs for UA.
And go downstairs. I'm
Downstairs
curious
for
about the mines.
Morimoto. All right.
Upstairs.
Upstairs for Morimoto. We're at. All right.
Togashi, where are you going?
I'm upstairs.
I'll go down.
All right.
Wow.
Downstairs.
You make it all
Jesus
even.
Christ.
Wow.
Damn,
That was
He just
mean.
hates me.
a hater.
I'm going wherever he's not. Is what he said.
Why do you two hate each other so much? I don't understand.
I don't hate
Who's
him.
got fighters? Shika's not a fighter. Togashi is a fighter. Morimoto. Fighter. I mean, you guys are pretty evenly. Sako will go upstairs. I'll say. Boom. All right, there we go. All right, so team upstairs. You guys are just gonna try to climb as fast, like as far as you can.
Yeah, we're gonna act like we're exploring.
This goes up to about, I believe. Let me double check. I mean, you can go up to about 8 stories. It looks like, or 8 levels. But you make it to about the 6th, I think. And then there are 2 guards who are posted. They look at like nicer lion armor. On the 6th floor, they look like they guard the entrance to the 7th. They don't like stop you from doing anything unless you approach them. But as you go up further and further, Togashi,
Oh no.
the murmurs do again intensify a bit. It is indeed around the middle that like they're always constant. But they do seem to intensify here. And for the other Shugenja, you definitely feel that presence, of that unholy, uncleansed presence definitely gets worse as you get higher up here.
The 2 cleansers are downstairs.
I believe Sako can do a little bit, if I'm not mistaken.
Can I pinpoint where it's coming from?
The Aji Void, I think, is what I want.
Did
What's it-
Kaede come with us?
No, she
No.
did not. She stayed behind.
I'll take the 2 successes and an opportunity.
Sure. With the 2 successes, still hard to pin down exactly where, but you still you feel like you're getting warmer as you go up. With the opportunity, you definitely feel like the guards are eyeing you and probably will not let you proceed if you try to walk.
Okay. Do they look like, oh, can you tell me about the tower? The view is beautiful. Trying to be...
Friendly.
Yeah.
One is not very friendly. One is very friendly. I think is how I would say it. One is just stern and keeps his attention on guarding the stairway upward. But the other will talk to you if you ask, and he will say, "It is indeed a lovely place with a lovely view these nights."
Is I'm gonna flirt with him to try and
Go for
lower
it.
his guard.
All the scorpion tactics. I love it. All right, 1 second. Let me enter this call.
He says that and he's like, I'm gonna walk away now. What a bitch.
All right, now's our chance. We can get past him.
Yeah, she got stab him
Got
in the neck. The DM's not here for you to stop it.
We'll all stab him in the neck.
How to ruin the campaign in one move.
As long as we hide the body, you'll be fine.
It'll be like that one time, in Call of Cthulhu where we pulled a gun on that guy and basically ended the campaign.
Oh,
It's great. It's great.
look,
Love when that happens.
we didn't know, man. We didn't.
We did
know.
not. We did not know how to play Call of Cthulhu.
We had no clue what we were doing.
I just imagine Derek sitting there like, oh, this is just like the start of the campaign. The guy who tells you to do the mission, he just pulled the gun off. Like, well,
Well, that's
That's
not
bizarre.
what
No,
happened.
Derek was also cool with pulling the gun on the guy.
Yeah, no.
a
Derek was
player
the
in it.
one that actually pulled the gun on the guy.
What did I do?
No, it was me.
Was
'cause
it you?
I was the sure shot. I was the
Okay.
one that kept hitting all the shots.
What happened?
We're talking about
No,
our
we're
Call
talking
of...
about Call of Cthulhu.
The thing
And how
about
Oh.
this is
Call of Cthulhu,
reminiscent.
you absolutely cannot be a generalist. You can't do it.
Nope. Specialists all the way. I'm okay with that though.
I mean, it's fine. I'm just saying, like, that was a hard lesson to learn.
It was. But yeah, you're gonna flirt with this guy. You said.
Yeah.
What do you say out of curiosity?
God, Derek, you're asking me,
I know.
that doesn't know how to flirt for shit.
Oh, he's got like a nice ass or something.
No.
Really?
She
I-
will be very polite, but she will obviously be very attentive to his words and hang
Sure.
on. Oh, when was the tower built? So do you know anything about its history? Kind of thing.
Sure. Roll me. Try to see fire, please.
Fire!
I think so. You trying to incite?
I'm gonna spend a void point. Oh god.
Go for it.
You're trying to make him passionate.
Indeed, passion is the emotion. You know, that's what you're trying to go for.
If I tell him he has a nice ass, does
I'll
that give her an
take
extra die?
The 2
Oh.
successes.
All right, 2.
Yeah.
Let me roll for him real quick. He actually has a bit of a penalty here.
Oh.
The-
Well, that's good. I think.
He
Hold
can't
on.
resist cute girls. You know what I mean? He's not immune.
No, he's not. Very specifically, he isn't. What would his? I don't want to say what he is, so let me figure out what his role would be. That'd be. Just 3 blacks. Okay. Let's use Matsu since I got her sheet up, and she's got 3 years. She's got Earth ready to go. Boom. Earth. 1. And 1 becomes an opportunity with strife. No, he has 0 successes. But yeah, he very much is attentive to your words as well. He seems to be enjoying the conversation quite a bit. He would tell you that the tower is very old. It dates back a rather long time since before the Scorpion tried to take this area from the Lion the first time. He probably tells you of its founder and his own family's lineage here, where it's got him guarding the actual like chambers of the future Daimyo, just above, and all the things that they find valuable.
Oh, the future Daima will live here. Lady
Alright.
Matsunarumi?
Oh, I maybe misspoke there. Like a local Daimyo. Daimyo of I think Daimyo still would be the word. Of Humility's Lesson. He's talking of Daigo.
Got it. And you said this used to be Scorpion Lands?
Briefly, they held it. We came back and took it pretty quickly.
Of course.
Compliment on the way he did that.
What?
Compliment him on the way he did that.
Of course, the lion.
Tell him
will-
he was so brave.
The lion usually prevails in such things, so that does not surprise me.
He nods in agreement. Now we do.
How, oh God, you guys.
Touch his bicep.
No, we don't touch here.
Show your ankles.
You guys are killing me.
Feel the shoulder. Pull down the shoulder.
Ooh,
my-
yeah, show a little skin, little skin.
I can't focus you out, guys.
Do the bend and snap.
The bicep and the shoulder at the same time. Let's go.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Stop.
face you and I'll take him out.
She, yeah, she just, and what is the history of your family here in these lands? How long have you been here?
My family's been here for some time. We have served in Lion's Watch for about 3 generations now. So I am the first to serve Daigo. My
Ah,
father passed away and before, under his father.
I'm very sorry to hear that. May his spirit always find peace in whatever our heaven is.
Yeah, sure. He nods. He doesn't look too disturbed by it.
Does that
But he
seem
thanks.
weird?
Thanks you. I mean, some people, don't like their parents. You don't sense any concern from him that his father died, is what I would say. How you take that is up to you.
Okay.
Shika, I'm sure, does not share such sentiments. Um,
No. I cannot flirt to save my life in real life. Why did I think I could do that in game?
You're
I
good.
believe in you.
I believe in your general direction.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
I mean, he'll
Uh,
take the lead a little bit. If you're struggling for words, he'll ask so I understand you're here on other important assignments yourself. What'd you say your name was?
Oh, my name is Shikachio of the Deer Clan. It's lovely to,
The deer.
Yes.
Nods.
I'm glad someone has heard of us. It,
Many people here, dear. You're excellent matchmaker.
I think we do all right.
What would he say? Let me roll something for him real quick. I'm gonna continue to use this girl's sheet because I can do what I want. This is gonna be him trying to come up with a cool line. Let's see if he's got it in him.
I've seen 1,000 roses.
No. Okay, so that would become success, 2 opportunities. Okay. And he would say something along the lines of what I know of the deer, they're expert in picking out partners.
I have been known to make a match or 2. Why are you looking for someone? That's obviously
Sure.
almost inappropriate, probably.
He grins. Potentially.
I would be happy to help you with that. If
Whenever
that's-
you have a free moment.
Ah, I think we're getting to know the area a bit, but I should be around later today. How long? When are you off duty? Stop it.
Sunset. Yeah, sure. Sunset.
Perhaps we'll meet at sunset then, my friend.
He gives you a
Shut
small bow.
up, Bear, I swear to see.
Bear, I want you to know, there's gonna come a time when I play with you again, Bear, and you're gonna have a time.
I'm here for it, bud.
I'm gonna
so excited.
I'm gonna pour it on a little bit next time and see what you do.
I want you to make. I want you to
shake.
I hope to see you at sunset. What was your name?
Ooh, I actually have one. Hold on. I have prepared a bunch of
man.
names.
All right.
I was
Okay,
smart.
As soon
Smart.
as he
Susie.
lives, we're gonna take him out. He's not gonna see it coming.
Oh god, I'm as good at flirting in game as I am in real life, guys.
I feel it.
You're better than me. My pickup line is, "Hey, do you play Dungeons and Dragons?"
I mean, that's a pretty good pickup line, I think.
I'm glad you think so.
It would be Matsu. I gotta figure out how you would say this name. 'Cause I don't want to butcher it. I want to say it's like Hideo. But
Hado?
Hideo?
I'm pretty sure that's how Hideo Kojima's name is spelled. Yeah, it is. Hideo.
Matsu
Hideo.
Hideo.
I can do Hideo. All right, yeah. So Matsu Hideo.
I already gave him my name, so I'm not going to repeat that.
Sure.
I'm going to try and be smooth.
Sure.
I will give him a respectful bow and a very sweet smile. And then I'm going to, as we leave, I will say to whoever's with me, not one word.
I wish I was there so bad.
I think you did admirably. You've been hanging around that one, the one scorpion in Humility's lesson, right?
There are a few. Are you speaking specifically of Soshi?
Oh yes.
Yes, I indeed have spent some time with Soshi.
Yes.
You know, I know this is a particular skill of his too, so that's. I'm thinking if you like, I'm also not. You did good.
Thank you.
She did very well.
She's just kind of like a little rubbing her face, like, oh no.
I aspire to be such a practitioner one day.
Do you?
Of course. Why would you question that?
It just doesn't seem like something you would truly aspire to do.
What do you think I would truly aspire to do?
Drink more.
I am not an alcoholic.
You were upset about the lack of alcohol in the tea I gave you.
I was not.
You're
It's all
raising
over
your
your
voice about
face.
it.
I was. There's a difference. I did not expect tea to be brought to my door randomly.
I'll get a little bit of sake in it next time.
No, you don't need to. I'm fine with normal tea.
Are you
You're
sure?
still raising your voice a bit. We don't want to get caught.
Yes, we should walk. I'm fine.
All right, round 14. Because I assume you guys are not going to try to push forward past the 6th level. There are only 2 guards. You could fight your way through.
So is the 7th level the top?
8th,
So we can't go up to the 7th.
correct.
Knock him out.
I thought we were being subtle.
No chloroform.
All right, let me get my handy dandy chloroform out.
I didn't take the sneaky keyhole, please.
Again, I do have the ability to light my fists on fire. That's something that I can do.
Like, this is no.
Wait, I think I-
fire dance.
Why are we dancing?
I just realized I have a really good skill that I just haven't been using.
That's going to be the case for all of us, I think, playing this game for a while. But
Alright, how do I post this?
yeah, ground floor team. Toritaka, Yue, Morimaru Akihiro. What are you guys doing?
Let's flirt with the first guy that we come across. Have the feeling.
Not the worst idea.
They give you some options. You could go explore the grounds a bit. You could try to talk to individuals like around this place, see if you can find someone interesting. You could see what's on the ground level of the actual building itself. Just some ideas.
Do I see anyone that might be Toritaka's type?
Roll me. Ooh, what would this even be?
What would this even be? How do
It's
you
like
know?
it's like a sentiment perception. I don't even know. Like,
A
is it,
sentiment
fire?
survey. A sentiment
Sir-
survey is probably appropriate.
survey fire would be correct. But
Well,
I don't know.
sentiment. So survey is the water.
Okay.
Under scholar. Theorize. I don't know if this is theorized because you're just kind of looking around, looking.
All right. Do you know what Toritaka's type is? Let's put it that way.
I haven't known him, but like I would say, like I would have maybe not necessarily his exact type,
But an
but I'd like to
educated guess?
try.
His type
Yeah,
is
or
Luna
what I
Another
think-
Lovegood.
wallflower.
I'm just gonna
It-
say it. His type is Luna Lovegood.
We look for the Shiken
no,
girl.
okay.
We look for the inverse Shugenja.
Right. Morimoto, I think the best thing I could ask for you is like some sort of fire, like sentiment fire type check, I guess. I don't even know if it's sentiment, but like it'd be
Oh,
definitely
hot
fire.
damn.
It's hot. That's hot.
The rules dictate you must.
They do dictate that.
Let's do it. I'll take the 2 strife. This might actually help us out.
Sure.
Are you just taking the 2 or are you going to take the other one too?
Oh, sure. I could take the other.
So you could take all 4 if you wanted to, but that's your strife.
I'd get the 3 successes and then the 3 opportunity with my exploding successes. Derek,
All right. What do you get one more time? I'm sorry.
I'm just double checking. If I were to take like all 4, let's say I'd get the 3 successes, the 3 opportunities because I crit those,
Yes.
but then I'd also get 4 strife.
Correct.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll do that, and then I'll use the strife or the opportunity to reduce the strife, so I only take 1 strife.
Okay. So perhaps the strife that you gain is because I know that Morimoto herself is a bit of a flirt and likes pretty people. And you see this woman who wanders on the ground floor a bit. I don't know if did she reveal?
Yes, she did.
Yeah, I can see her.
She seems quiet. Like a few of the guards bow to her and she tilts her head. She keeps a number of books at her side as she is walking. And she does have the ceremonial swords that you all do. So she is clearly samurai. She also looks, honestly, she looks fairly similar to Rei. A little younger.
Is she of age for Keith's character?
How old's Keith's character? I mean, she's
Brother,
old
this
enough,
is
but
this is all for me. Why are we doing this?
Why not?
no one's flirted with your character yet, so they're trying to make one.
You said you wanted to do we're doing it, bud.
I mean, yeah, she's early 20s is what I'd say. I don't know how old Toritaka is, but she's early 20s.
Let me pull out my sheet of paper that says what I am. One sec.
Forgot
if
my
she's-
age. Hang on. Let me
What
check
if
my
she's
ID.
older than him? Toritaka.
Toritaka's a baby.
Otaka would be a baby if she was.
I could see
Uh,
Tor based on his portrait. I think he's probably like 28. Maybe
Does
a little older.
Toritaka like women? I don't
Also
think we
a good
ever
question.
considered that.
I'll
That
say
is-
good question.
That is fair.
Yeah.
We
This
don't
is
know
the
that much
theorizing.
about him, and I feel like that's
That's an important question.
it's an important question, but one we never asked. And I don't know how we would ask that.
I had him at 19.
Okay, so
Perfect.
yeah, she's older than you.
My gosh, Toritaka's a baby.
There's better
Um,
options than a boy, okay?
That's not true.
All
Hey,
right.
Toritaka, if you're serious about doing this, I've clocked the woman I think that you could possibly have a connection with.
Sorry, but no.
Oh.
That's so sad.
It's okay. I mean,
Maybe in the future or something, but not right now.
No worries. Yeah, you don't have to do it. I just, you said you were looking to flirt, so I was like, let's.
No, I felt it in the wind somehow that someone was doing it. So like, why don't we try doing that? I didn't mean me specifically.
No, you're a
Yeah.
handsome man. But yeah, you don't have to do it if you don't want to.
Group flirting session.
I feel a disturbance in
I'm
the force,
really
and I'm
bad
just
at
like,
flirting.
Aren't you? Wait, you haven't told anyone.
I feel like this is implying something now. It's gonna have to be.
Don't you flirt on a regular basis though?
If you want to,
I do. I'm a bit of a flirt, a very, very passionate
Sarah,
flirt.
you're really good at flirting.
I mean, she is kind of cute, not gonna lie. Oh, sorry, get that out of my head. Yeah, no, I can do it. I can do it. Yeah.
I love how quickly our sessions degenerate into everybody just flirt with Derek.
Whatever you guys enjoy, man. I'm here to help.
Katie will fucking love that. Jesus fucking Christ.
Somebody put
Yep.
in quote of the day.
But yeah, Derek. Apparently, at this point, is this like looking like our only way through? Like the.
I mean, you just asked if there was someone like pretty around for Toritaka, and I have provided.
True.
As
Okay.
to whether it's the only way to achieve your other objectives, no.
It's just the funniest.
Get there, Baron?
Is it a potential way? Sure.
Eric, it looks like the only way through is to
the way you
flirt.
said that, was peak. Just fucking what are those things? When you do it at like the coffee club, would you like snap? When like a poem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. That was peak. That was so good.
Question there. Is she coming from the direction of downstairs or?
She'd be coming from downstairs.
Yeah, sorry.
So at this point, she might just have information on us. You should talk to her.
He's just like, why are they all staring at me?
What do we
If you
do?
want to, you-
Um, At the moment, she's looking like she's going to be walking outside. So that's her current trajectory.
okay.
At any point,
Can I
go ahead, Lulu.
I was gonna say, before we go flirt with her or not, can I go ahead and do another sentiment void check to kind of see where it's strongest down here, if I get a better idea,
Sure.
like what's
I allow it, yeah.
what's going on.
Can I do a theology void check on her since she came from there?
What are you trying to tell about her?
Like, if
She's-
there's any like lingering like darkness or something on her? that
Oh,
came from down there.
maybe. I mean, she came up from like the
I-
second floor
Yeah,
down to the first.
yeah. I feel like it's more of a UA type, or UA, or he's not here, but gosh, what kind of question?
Um,
You didn't want
so I'll say this.
Okay.
I have
UA,
theology though. I could do it.
you're also not like a shoot ninja though. Like they're like specifically trained for such things.
UA's
So-
not. She's just very in tune.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait,
Uh,
not Tagashi. It's me. Fuck. I'm the
Yeah, I
guy.
was gonna say.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
No,
Like,
wait.
hold
I
up.
was like, don't discredit yourself. Like you too.
You are also down here.
I'm
Uh,
the guy.
But
You are
the guy. Are you doing 4 successes, 2 strife?
I am Elijah Blitz.
Okay. I'll say this. Yeah, definitely feels really strong here. You feel like if you could get lower, it would be coming from below.
Okay. Okay.
And I'll say this. They look like there are like underground, like there are other floors below even like ground level. You see doors that lead, to basements or cellars or something like that.
Mhm.
But yeah.
I guess I let people know that like we could, if we don't want to talk to this lady, we could probably go lower, or we could split off even further, or we can stay together. Kind of interested to go a little bit lower.
Yeah, if we could find a way a little bit lower, that'd be ideal.
Yeah, that's what she wants to do. But it's up to you guys. Or Toritaka, how do you feel about that?
Why not? Just keep going.
You're gonna try to find a way lower then, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll tell you this. You want to start looking? Let's go ahead and I want from you.
You get nothing from us.
I want to think. It's not really a trade. I mean, it almost feels more skullduggery-ish, but not like you're not hiding what you're doing right now. So I don't know.
What are you trying to?
I'm trying to see if you're gonna be able to. I'm looking for like investigation.
It might be skullduggery, because we're kind of we are trying to be sneaky about it.
Okay,
We're not trying to be sneaky about it.
that's fair.
Would that be subsist?
Let's see. I put in here about investigation.
Could it be a fitness air?
It wouldn't be fitness.
It could.
It just
That'd
maybe
be really cool if it was fitness, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's less about running to your destination and finding things. I think honestly, skullduggery air is probably gonna be the best. I can't think of anything else.
Let me see. Let me make sure. Where did I put the investigation pages?
Isn't it
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I mean, like, they use skullduggery for searching a criminal's abandoned hideout to determine their goals based on what they took with them, which was a skullduggery fire. So that kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I think in this case, skullduggery air is what I want because I don't think you're doing anything innovative at the moment. It's just kind of quiet.
Or see like
How do I feel
produce
like Earth?
leads.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
produce
Yeah, produce leads, produce
results.
yeah.
Yeah,
I could argue that. I think either of those is fine.
they
I
are
feel like
the same
air's
for me.
quieter.
Yeah, I'm probably.
Are we all rolling
not really-
individually or?
It's not
One person with 2 additional die, depending on if you've got anything in skullduggery, you can give ring. If you don't, then you'll give. I'm sorry. If you don't have anything, you'll give ring. If you have something in Skullduggery, you can give skill die.
Who has the most Earth ring? Fucking go.
I have a 4 in Earth.
He also has a 4 in Earth.
Does anybody have anything in Skullduggery?
Nah.
You.
Okay, so either Morimako. I'll give one to whoever rolls. 'Cause it's obviously not gonna be me.
You know what? You rolled the last time. I can roll. Am I just getting one skill die?
One skill die.
You get a ring die.
Ring die.
Ring die. Yeah. I guess if Morimoto can give you another ring die.
Yep.
Yeah, I would.
2 die total.
So 2 additional ring die.
Why are you closing the door?
Wait, I didn't ask. What's the TN on that?
TN for this was going to be 3, so I mean, you've got what I want.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3. Opportunity to reduce stress.
Sounds good. As you do so, you guys find a number of like small little like cellar station like areas that are not like anything big immediately. One thing you do eventually find, and you feel pretty confident in this as you see a few people kind of go through occasionally, with what looks like very bare like rations. You find what you think are probably the cells of this place. It's guarded off, like the entrance to that specific area is guarded by one rather large guard. But there definitely appears to be somewhere where they like keep prisoners in the actual building.
Ooh, that saves us. That saves us from going down into the mines right now. Great.
But yeah, there's one guard who's guarding the actual way down.
What are you guys feeling?
It'd either be distraction or we'd have to flirt with him. I don't know of any other way to get him out of the way unless we.
I mean, would it be impossible for us just to talk to them?
I would say, Derek, is the door open or closed to the cells?
So you can't see like the cells. It'd be like down some stairs, a good bit of stairs.
I'm
And
just talking
he's
about, like,
guarding
the
entrance
door
to
there.
that stairway. Yeah, that door is probably closed at most time.
Okay, so just standing there and flirting with it probably wouldn't work. Okay.
Are
But
there
you
any
lead
other
him
people
away, I
in this
suppose.
room, or is it just this one man?
I mean, there are guards that come and go, but there's only one guard who actively is guarding.
This isn't technically the mines. We could ask if we want a tour.
Could ask.
We're just really into human suffering. Yeah.
They'll go with that one.
We need someone who's believable when they say that. And you just ask Asako. I just really want to see it.
It's just a passion of mine.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask the guy guarding the door if we can take a tour?
Maybe. Yeah. I'll charm him. Yeah. I'll try to charm him.
Okay, you're gonna go up to this guard.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think she's gonna like just go. Well, I don't know. Is this guy an Ashgaru?
This guy is not an Ashgar. This looks like this looks like a mercenary. This looks more like a Ronin.
Is it Ronin? Okay. Cool. That works just as well.
He has that symbol that that Bonnie's been concerned about, but
Yeah.
all played Scorpion.
Okay. So let me check something real quick. Since we don't trust them, let me see. gonna print this real quick. Okay. Okay. That's gonna be difficult. I guess it wouldn't be too bad. No, it would be difficult. Because I was thinking, I was like, I could potentially try to flirt with this person, and then you guys go behind under Cloak of Night, but I don't know if that's gonna work.
It might be better if I do it. You guys are better at the stealth stuff.
Okay. That
Let me-
works.
I roll something for this guy real quick.
I guess we could go together. You can try to flirt with him, and I'll try to charm him.
Sure, let's do it.
Wombo combo.
This man's never been flirted with in his entire life. Now he has 2 women in front of him.
I will go ahead. I will try to do Cloak of Night for Toritaka, though.
Okay, that's good.
So he can follow behind invisible if he would like.
Let's see.
Let's see. So that's a theology air. Please, I just need a 2. I just need a 2. Air. Just need 2.
Got it.
Got it. Okay.
Just
And then
barely.
let me-
Got it.
Yeah. And I'll go ahead and explode it for funsies.
Very good.
Let me see. I think there's additional. Yeah, I'll do it again. It just makes it last longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead, just take all 3 of those strife.
All right. So Toritaka goes invisible. Is that what happens?
Yes.
All right.
Actually, I lied. Looking at my strife, I actually just want to take the 2 successes.
All
I'll
right.
just keep that. We'll just be quick about this. But yeah, we'll go up and
Very cool. You can. Let me check something real quick. I want to make sure I get this right.
The report
we
to
just
the
need someone brave and strong to take us through. Take us through and see the scary criminals.
Matsu Ray gets like a report at the end of the day, like they've been flirting with everybody.
Yeah. We've been infiltrated by what I can only assume is
Our harlots?
6 scorpions.
Succubuses.
But yeah, you
To be
guys
fair,
do.
I don't think anyone in this culture would ever divulge that they were flirting with someone. I think that's just highly unprofessional.
depends on the character.
True?
I think he was talking about like reports they get
Yeah, like
Yeah.
based on reports.
like the women of this party are lewd.
Lewd.
I know what you're trying. I get you, Bonnie. Men, we need to step it up. We need to start our
You need
flirt,
to,
okay?
yeah. Where's your flirting?
God, we can't be carried like this. boys.
Why?
Gosh.
Yeah.
Gosh, she was doing so well.
I walk up to the next
staring.
guard and I take off my shirt.
This might be a little bit rougher, but I wanted to make sure I got this right. Okay,
That's
so
what we're going for, Derek. What?
you guys go up to this individual. It's another like I said, it's another Ronin. A guy. What do you guys say to him as you talk? As I think this interaction's worth having actually a little bit for reasons.
I let UA take the little bit of the reins at first, but I'm kind of like shy, like coyly, but kind of like a little bit behind her, but like kind of giving him signals, like staring
just
into his eyes,
Give
like
him the
you know.
eyes.
Sure,
Give
Yeah.
the
sure.
bedroom eyes. Yeah.
Sure, sure.
Bedroom eyes.
I like the idea that Morimoto is
Hmm.
like Kaido is, talking to him, and Morimoto's like behind her, like making like kissy faces. But anyway,
Sure.
yeah, no, I think she'll actually like go up to this guard and say, "Oh, what's behind the store?"
It's the cells where we keep anyone who's caused any problems here in Lion's Watch.
Oh, do a lot of people cause trouble here?
Not many.
Oh, that's so interesting. All right, and this is, and she kind of like, I think she even like kind of, is there like a little like window in the door type of thing?
Just a little one, yeah.
Yeah, I think like she goes and she kind of looks up, like just showing she's curious.
Sure.
Um, uh, is it okay if I go inside?
He kind of
Oh, we
shakes
go
his
inside.
head. He kind of just immediately shakes his head a little bit. It looks a little sluggish, I would say, just from your perspective. Just doesn't look sharp or crisp anyway, the way he shakes his head. And
Mhm.
he looks to you. No one allowed in but Lion. Sorry.
Sir, are you feeling okay? You seem a little lethargic.
I'm fine.
Can I
Insight
roll
check.
I was gonna say, can I roll like a sediment air
Yeah.
is our sediment void? Not sediment, theology
Yeah, you can.
theology void. I want to sense if this guy has corruption on him.
Sure.
Stop it, Mori.
Don't worry, I got these all day.
Oh no.
I'm gonna hit you.
What's the TN of this?
Tiana, this is gonna be 3. But the more you get, I will give you some more stuff that you will notice about him.
I will take the 2 exploding and the 2 opportunities.
All right.
Let's see.
3.
Okay, so I got 3 and 3 opportunities.
Okay. So, yeah, and Tortaka, you rolled 3 and an
Ooh.
opportunity. What'd you get, Tortaka? I'm assuming it's loud there for him. But yeah, as you do so, UA, you do feel like it. He's not just like got like a little bit of like that, taintedness on him. He actually has a taint affliction. He is cursed.
Oh, okay.
Earth.
The guy we're talking to.
Yeah. He specifically it's Earth, and I'll say like some things you notice, like he's holding his weapon, like his his probably like a long spear like weapon, lazily, but he's holding it too tightly, like he can't feel it well. His eyes just are more glazed over. When he talks, it's very sluggish, like his tongue's heavy in his mouth.
Okay.
And he just kind of looks disinterested as you guys are talking to him.
With my opportunities, I would like to feel a chill down my spine, notice a sudden silence, or detect another sign of supernatural if there's a spiritual disturbance in the scene. Extra opportunities gives an increasingly precise location for the supernatural occurrence.
Sure. How many extra you get?
I got 2 extra.
Okay.
So 3 in total.
Debating which thing to give you.
You could just give them all to us.
No. Are you more interested in this person, the cells, or the location, like as a whole, this area?
That's a very good question. She is interested, I think, more in the cells.
There is definitely something down there, like in the cells itself, that is a source of corruption.
If it's my boy, I'm gonna cry, Derek. I need you to understand.
Mm-hmm. Furthermore, one more thing I will give you, because you're close. The armor that this man is wearing is either very similar or the exact same armor with just a icon on it that scorpion that you sent out here had.
The guy from the bar?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll bring that up. I don't know. Do you? Hey, I noticed that you have kind of some symbols on you of someone that I know. Oshima Tomio. Do you know him?
For the first time, his eyes actually turned to you and kind of look at you curiously. I've heard the name. Why?
Is he like getting aggressive?
Suspicious.
He was helping us with the goblin incursion. I thought it was interesting. I didn't realize it was sort of a. You guys were kind of in like the same group. I know he was in a group.
He was in a group, I think. He, at least that's what he said. He's not anymore.
Derek, am I
Why?
hearing this right? Is this man saying, like, implying that he killed this man and took his armor?
Really?
He's not anymore.
Whoa.
Not after I dealt with them.
I mean, it could be implied.
I don't think there's another reason for another person to wear someone else's armor unless they took it from them.
I said
Or
there's
they-
not a lot of people who've caused trouble around here. He was one that was trying to cause trouble
When?
pretty recently.
Really?
That's why I thought it was interesting that you brought his name up.
Oh no, he. So, I mean, we're from Humility's Lesson. We met him along the way.
Hmm.
And it was just something I remember. I'm very good at remembering things. I'm sorry for that.
It's just as quickly as like he's grown, like he was staring at you kind of intently. He seems to lose interest again. So, all right.
I don't like this.
I don't like this either. This is bad. This is a lot. This is Okay, well, thank you. It was nice talking to you.
You too.
Sorry you've been dealing with things.
Part of the job.
She nods. I don't know if Morimoto's gonna continue to kind of flirt here, or start to flirt.
Up to you.
But I think like when Yue turns around, I think she kind of gives you like wide eyes, like this isn't gonna work.
Yeah.
This guy's got poo brain.
Hmm. Kind of
But
curious
it's
if I
up
want
to
to ask
you.
something or not. All right, so UA implied that she knew the guy correctly, Eric.
Yeah.
Knew this man?
I kind of directly said like he helped us with some goblins.
Hmm.
He knows that she knows him.
If you don't mind me asking, what did he do to get in your guys' way?
He was sneaking around, from what I understand.
That's so weird. I thought he came up here to help you guys.
He wasn't helping us. I don't know who paid him, but he wasn't working for us.
Oh, well, sorry to be a bother.
No bother.
And we'll take our leave.
Derek. Yep.
Yes.
Derek, you said that people come in and out of this area. Is it sort of like a normal schedule? Like, is there? It did seem like there's a routine
Fairly.
to it.
Yeah, I mean,
Huh.
yeah, it seems so. Yes. It's. I would say it's like, if you really watch it for a minute, it's to drop off meals. That's it. Like people come to this room, like he lets them through to bring like meals, and then they come back up, and then they leave.
Got it. Because once we kind of reconvene in like a quiet-ish area, just making sure that nobody's kind of around, he says we might need to follow somebody in there.
Yeah, we'll at least have to wait for another guard switch. That guy was more brain dead than a semi. No, those don't exist in this world.
Semi-truck.
That guy was more brain dead than a wagon.
Yeah, at least we kind of know. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, I might just have to distract him when somebody else walks in, so you guys can sneak in behind him.
That's actually not a bad idea. Do you think we can... I don't know if you want to do that now or not. We want to do that later.
We can try to wait for it now. We'll just have to look for an opportune moment when somebody's walking down. We don't want to be like we're lurking around here.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take a second just to kind of walk around. We don't want it to look like we're just solely coming here. We
Yeah,
just
we
need to
walk
be
around.
spotted in other places.
Sure. You walk around just in the building.
Yeah, just to make sure that people see us and that we were in other locations.
All right, sounds good.
And then eventually circle back around to the door to see if anybody's walking through.
Okay. I'll come back to you in just a minute. The other group that is moving down the stairs. What did you guys plan now? Aside from Sheikah, potentially setting up a rendezvous with one of the guards in the evening.
Hell. This is taking one for the team has been going a little too far. Can we I'd like to take the opportunity to listen to any gossip or anything that people are
Sure.
talking about, because this is a weird vibe, right?
Yeah, this whole place is a weird vibe.
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and
I-
roll me.
I throw a die.
Mhm.
I throw a die her way because I also want to know what's the vibes of this place.
I mean, you're trying to get a vibe check, or you're trying to listen to whispers? Or
I'm
what
trying
am I...
to listen to, the servants gossiping, or maybe the samurai gossiping, or the Ronin gossiping. We're just kind of wandering, looking competent but innocent.
I think that's also still like Skullduggery air, I think.
Oh boy.
Oh, well.
I think, yeah. Listening.
Sentiment air, also.
Is it cinnamon?
I think it's sentiment air.
Courtesy air?
Or maybe water air. No,
Water
that's not
air.
Water air?
Water
You're right.
air.
It's the power of water air.
Water air. Water, Sediment water, I meant.
Hmm.
Penny.
Pretty
Yeah.
very familiar with that. That's just called hurricane.
Water air.
I do like sediment water. That's very
Yeah, for
good.
survey. I can allow that. Yeah, that's
I
fine.
don't have any sentiment
The survey, that's it.
about that.
Yeah, let's see. Let us
Uh,
see.
How are we doing on
Brynnis
striff?
nosy.
Not doing too bad on striff, so we'll take the clean success and the 2 explodies. 1 and
Hearing's there. Whoops.
1. And 1 more.
It would be courtesy air to check the eavesdrop.
So
courtesy
I
air?
have 3, 4 successes and 3 successes, 2 opportunities.
Two success, 2 opportunities.
Yes, and I'm gonna go look up my what I can do with the opportunities, unless you already have something in mind.
Yeah, go for it. Go see what you want to do. So the main conversation you hear from some of the servants and stuff is that they really want to finish their duties before nightfall. They don't like to be outside after nightfall. And you probably hear some mention that they're having trouble sleeping with the drums. They all hear these. They hear these drums, and they keep that kind of quiet. Like someone like shuts them up. But it's very clear they're not the only one that hear it.
Okay, I have 2 opportunities. I would like to spot an interesting physical detail present in your environment, not directly related to the check, GM discretion, etc.
Sure. I'll give you something. One of the servants, like a lot of them are moving stuff in and out. One of them like moves a crate into like a storage closet, and you recognize the crate has the same logo as one of the books.
In the library
No.
from the cave.
No. Hold on. I gotta find. Oh no, I've lost my folder. Where did they go? Where did like half the clans go? Oh wait, no, it's because I've got the search. That's the problem. Okay. It is one of the books, a symbol of one of the books that Sumi had.
What was that book that she had?
It was a ledger.
Oh no. Okay.
Just something you kind of notice as they're stacking
Yeah.
them. It's a familiar symbol to you.
I'll make a note of that. But so drums, the servants don't like being out past night. Like, do they leave the tower?
They leave the
Like, do they live here or do they have to go
yeah,
somewhere else?
they live in these towers. Yes, like on the near the bottom levels.
And they are saying that they don't want to be running around the tower at night.
Outside, that too, but just outside. Outside the tower, like in the wall, like even inside the walls. They don't want to be outside.
God, I just want to grab one and ask, but I don't want to be suspicious. Just don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Yeah, that's exactly. I will murmur quietly the revelations that I have to
I love that TV show.
Togashi and Morimoto.
Did you do this to Asako as well? Because I think she was in your group.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
No, you're okay. Which revelations do you say or mention?
Drums. They are afraid to
Drums.
be outside of their rooms at night, especially be outside at night. And I just saw a symbol on a crate being stored away that matches something that Shosuro Sumi was handling.
Asako will frown at the last bit of information. And just say, I know if it's the same symbol, I know she's been managing some crane finances and specifically like Otoro's metalworking business. It's someone who works for the Kikita. They make like swords and weaponry. Her eyes actually she keeps the same like, friendly smile that Sako usually has. Her eyes kind of go a little flat. She did say a lot of shipments had gone missing.
I think I know where they've gone missing.
That is concerning. So we're going to have to deal with drums.
I feel like that is something that summons bad things.
That wander around in the middle of the night to keep the people in line, I should say. Well, if you ask me, I'm rather curious to see what it is. Not saying that I'm putting any of you in danger, but it's something that we should definitely bring up. And definitely be on the watch for tonight while we're at least at a slight advantage.
Does their concern not change because oh my god, what is his name? Daigo is coming? Like
Who's concerned not change?
Like, are they like, oh, thank God he's gonna be here tomorrow, because that it doesn't happen while he's here.
It doesn't seem to change. Like, they don't mention it.
Which means I mean, her conclusion is gonna be he fucking knows. He has to know. No one's expressing belief that he's coming, which means he has to know something is going on.
I wouldn't put it past him at this point, as disappointing as that is. If that happens to be the case. But I think we definitely should at least have someone or someone's like stay out for part of the night at the very least after the drums start. To observe what happens. Especially if we're going to be here a while. Which I'll volunteer since it was my idea, but I'll be the first to volunteer. But
So you're going to hang out at night in what is probably cursed lands. Is that
he
what I'm hearing?
nods. He nods slowly.
You're not going to be alone.
Yeah, we're not gonna let you do that alone.
It's true, I'll be there.
Thank you. I didn't think. Well, I knew I wouldn't be alone because he just gestures to Sako Mai.
She nods.
But
I also want to
thank
know
you.
what happens when there's drums.
And I would very much like someone to be able to purify something should the case be that. So I'm glad to see you two are coming with as well.
Of course. I'm going to take a wild guess that the entire group would like to go.
Probably. But I won't make a decision for them. Because what I'm asking is possibly a dangerous ask.
I think we know that.
All right.
Toritokus.
Is the plan to? Is the plan to? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Oh, he just said to Toritokus then, because that's where he said to reconvene.
Yeah, sure. So if you guys want to reconvene, you can. If you got the group who's downstairs wants to try to sneak in before they reconvene, it's up to you guys. I don't know if you guys back yet.
I think we should. I just got back.
Yeah,
Right on
I think
time.
we should too, because right now we don't really have anything besides this guy is
Yeah.
about as dead as a doornail.
Okay. You guys
Question.
reconvene.
He shouldn't
I
be
feel
like
like it's
too easy
more-
to kind of
Sorry.
fool.
So wait, I'm for my clarity, are you guys going to try to sneak in now, or
Yes.
reconvene now?
Yeah.
I understand. Okay.
Sneak it now.
All right. What's the plan? How are we doing it?
I'm gonna try
Hero's
to
gonna
talk.
distract.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to talk to him to kind of avert his eyes, not necessarily like away from the position, but kind of like to the right a little bit, kind of away from the door, so that they can kind of sneak behind him and just open the door.
All right. One more time for that, because I want to make sure I get the check correct. What are you saying you're doing specifically?
Basically, I'm not trying to like move him at all from his position. I just want his eyes to be kind of and back away from the door.
All right. Performance fire. Get his attention, or courtesy fire if you want to flirt.
I think performance would be what he'd notice more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the flirting would really get me anywhere here.
Fair. A good estimation.
Yikes.
Okay.
A lot of opportunity.
His attention's like slightly on you. He just what do you do to try to get his attention?
Come
Are there
here,
any?
Austin Hot Stuff.
Basically, is what I was gonna say.
More performance shot though.
I think honestly, I'd probably kind of talk to him a little more and say, "You're saying so helpful for us before. Do you know more about like the goblin problem? What's going on here? That's why we're here to help." I just kind of want to get a bit more of a grasp of what's going on specifically in this area.
I mean, he half turns towards you. I mean, Daigo's got this area more hand than I understand other places are. We've got most of it handled. You're gonna try to sneak by, or how you getting in?
Yeah, I'll do the cloak of night again.
All right. Roll me a skullduggery air check. He's not gonna have a penalty because I don't think
Wait,
that was.
why?
You're going to try to sneak. You're trying to get in through the door, right?
I'm gonna do an invocation so that I'm invisible.
Still have to get through the door.
Mm-hmm.
How are you planning on getting opening the door and getting past?
I mean, I think that he's distracted right now.
A little bit. It's not a ton of successes.
Let's say.
Your
Do
check.
I
Would you
just
say
like
still-
keep going to see if change topic? Maybe he gets more interested.
Oh, you know
in-
what I'm gonna do? We're gonna wait for someone to come through. Was what it
Okay.
was, and I will sneak in behind them.
Okay. Sounds good. I think I still want a check to see if he knows anything is off. He's not going to see anyone else go in, but he can still perhaps know something is not correct. What is your
Seems like-
ability give
That
you?
seems like a him problem.
Huh?
I said that sounds like a him problem.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that's overtly giving us away that we're trying to do something. I'm just asking about what's the local threats of the area.
Sure. It's more of just a matter of just making sure that she can get in before the door closes, and that he doesn't nothing weird goes off there. When it goes off without a hit.
Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about.
I was gonna say let's say Yeah, then he should roll cinnamon air.
I think you still have to need to roll like a stealth check though. Like, I don't think it gets
I
you
rolled
out of
my.
it. So.
I mean, I'm invisible. How much more stealth do I need?
Post the ability, what it does for me. Difficulty is equal to if you succeed, you augment your target position. No, it isn't. The object is still physical, touch, smelled, or sensed with any normal sense other than vision. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, again, he's probably not gonna be able to see you, but he may be able to sense something strong. If you want like a sentiment air, like or sentiment, I think it's sentiment. Nah, air's like freaking. What is sensing? Sensing.
Probably a survey. Wouldn't it
it
just
says
be his
bull-
vigilance?
Yeah, wouldn't it just be his vigilance?
It could just be his vigilance. Let me see what he is. Checks are fun. His vigilance right now. Vigilance is 3. I don't know how to tell exactly what you would see. I don't know what Vigilance 3 technically really means for me in the grand scheme of life. Hellfire. Vigilant.
And he has a higher vigilance score than I do. My vigilance is also
Which is kind of weird because he seems like he's out of it. So like.
Yeah.
He's
I was
meant to
gonna say
be.
he should have a penalty. I'm just saying. We've already established that he's not all here.
Uh-huh.
It's only fair, Derek.
Uh-huh.
You said it.
Vigilance. I'll make sure I do it correctly.
Unless his curse just gives him really good.
It does not, but
Oh well, you know.
Josh was trying to figure out an explanation.
no, it's fair. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's always good. We just get to learn more about the system and what vigilance actually
Basically,
does.
yeah, I know vigilance is like passive perception. I just don't know how to read what his passive perception should be to see.
Be an invisible person.
Yes. Or sense an invisible person, I should say.
Yeah.
It would probably be vigilance smite with a penalty of some sort, because then it would be impaired.
Question.
Yes.
While they're doing that, can I do something quick?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I mean, this is a prison cell, right?
You're not in the prison yet, but
Well,
yeah.
like it's at least the entrance.
Yeah, it's the
People
entrance
died
gate.
here, right?
Yes,
Can I
probably.
can I talk to a spirit real quick?
You want to try to commune while this is going on? Sure.
Was it downtime? Never mind, it's a downtime activity. Or support
Okay.
action.
Sport action is also an option.
Yeah,
Go ahead and make whatever roll you need to make.
Yeah. Galley check using. Okay. I do void, that's my highest one.
All right, I can't find the answer I'm looking for, so I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, you can get past this guy.
So I pass.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep the 1 success and the 3 opportunities with no strife.
Sure.
I'm gonna do the spiritual knowledge.
You're doing what? I'm sorry.
The spiritual knowledge part.
Spiritual knowledge.
Oh, that's not. I am expecting all the elements.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
So we're basically here to find out about what's going on about the mines, right?
The tree.
Your specific missions here are like the tree and finding Cooney.
Alright. So I'm just gonna reach out to the spirits and just ask them about basically the tree, because I know that the Cooney hasn't been involved, at least at this part. I don't think, but
Mhm.
I mean, I got opportunities. I asked twice about the tree and once about the Cooney.
You're okay. So one fact about the Cooney, he is alive and he is below ground. I'll say this: he's either, you feel pretty confident, down where UA is going, or he is in the mine. One of the two. As for the tree,
Yeah.
you definitely feel its existence is here, and more than that, you sense it around you, below you, above you. It's you know it because you feel the spirits around you and above you and below you,
Okay.
and specifically beside you. And you
Beside me?
you touch the wall beside you. It just feels like it's just a little past that, and going up and down.
Would I be able to follow this feeling to another entry point that no one knows about?
Maybe you don't know where it'll go. Right now, it literally feels like it is winding up and down this building.
Okay.
Is there like a
take-
tree growing through the tower?
It sounds like it. It sounds like
yeah.
the leaves are up top, and that's why it's really powerful up top, and the roots are down bottom. And
Yeah.
it thins out in the middle like a trunk.
And it's not obvious. Like, you don't see a tree
Nope.
growing up from a courtyard at the bottom.
You do not.
Okay. Fuck.
Oh. What if this building was made from the tree?
I don't think that would work, would it?
No.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, it would have to be alive.
So, here's a question. Does the woodwork inside look like it's carved out of something rather than built from something?
I'll say there are certain parts that look like they are renovated more.
That what?
And they're renovated more, and it is less like on the interior. It is actually a little less wood. Like there is wood in like a lot of the building, but there's some parts that are actually just like stone walls and stuff like that.
But does...
Mhm.
And on the outside, is it the same? Like...
The outside looks completely normal. It looks entirely wood.
Okay. I know this is getting into nitty-gritty, but does the thickness of the wall make sense?
You're kind of breaking up.
I got what she was asking. I'd say the walls feel like they're very thick. Like they have to be very thick for how things are.
Okay. Interesting. Yep, we are in the tree, guys.
But you are with Morimoto talking to this guy. He seems again fairly disinterested. You follow one of the servants down. They at the moment have what looks like one large tray of food. Although the food doesn't look like anything very fancy at all. You follow down a set of multiple steps. And as you do, you definitely feel this figure tense up a little bit and kind of begin to move quicker down the stairs. You yourself feel this dread in this place. This is not a good place to be. You wouldn't want to be here very long. And as you go down, you see several cells, about 4 or 5. Most are empty. There are technically 2 figures down here right now. You do see, I would say, the skeletal remains of figures in 2 of the other 3 empty cells. This servant goes and kind of gingerly sets some food down for in front of one of the cells and backs away, and she goes to the other one and does the same. You can see she looks kind of towards the back of the room where there is some light from some candles. You hear her mutter a kind of quiet prayer to herself. One that you probably have heard like a number of just common people in Rokugan like to ward off evil, to protect themselves. It's not enough like an actual cleansing, right? But it's, that's the idea for it. And you do see a mask here, like as they kind of look at that direction, you see it wouldn't actually be a mask, no.
Face paint?
Yeah, you do
Oh
see
no, it's his grease paint. It's
Um,
all smudged now.
you see, well, not on a person right now. You actually see like on the candles, or where the candles are, there's a lot of that face paint nearby, and it has been applied to a mask, if that makes sense, like a porcelain type mask. And it very much looks like Kuni face paint. But that thing itself, it makes you almost sick. You even feel perhaps a bit of the burning from your mark.
Ooh, hate that. All right.
But she puts the food in front of these 2 figures and begins to hurry out of this room, up the steps.
I let her go as I
Sure.
try to focus on the figures.
Sure, you do. The first one you recognize as the Ronin you hired. He is indeed down here. He looks like he has been cut up to shit. And is not doing super duper well. The other figure is indeed the person you are looking for, who does not see you right now. But an old friend. You see Kuni Mayuka, currently chained up in this place. He looks a lot worse for wear.
Once I know that the kind of servant has left like completely, and I feel like I'm alone besides the 2 of them, I think she's just gonna say, Kuni Oshima.
Let me make a roll for him. To be Earth for him.
Oh, my boy.
All right, and this 1 success gets fucked too.
My sweet boy.
He kind of reaches out, or tilts his head up. I feel that voice is fairly familiar. We playing new games now?
No. I'm not playing any games.
Then what are you doing? And there's just, it's clear he doesn't believe the voices. Of course.
I'm here to rescue you.
You can see, again, he kind of smiles. It looks like a bitter smile. And a lot of his face paint is kind of wore off at this point. This is probably the most of his face you've ever seen. And he just says, I thought you just said we weren't playing any games. We've played the rescue game a few times. Will I make it up the stairs this time?
How can
I
I
could
prove
use
to
a
you
walk.
that I'm? How can I prove to you that I'm real? What will make you believe?
He considers that. That's a new question. I suppose if I made it actually out of Lion's Watch this time, perhaps.
Do you know what that is? Does that mask have something to do with the Oni?
It's Motozan's old face paint. He's corrupted it. If you actually aren't him, you should probably leave this place fairly quickly. It'll stick to you.
How do I get rid of it?
Well, if you had some time, you could maybe cleanse it. But it'd
I
just
have a
be
little bit of
quicker to
time.
leave.
I would like to try to cleanse it.
Sure. But I would think a cleansing rite is what I'm going to need for it.
Okay. Let's see. Hmm. See, I don't think I have anything, but you know, I think she takes the time and she tries to cleanse it. How long does that
Yeah.
take to try to cleanse it?
The downtime activity. I will say, not really. I need to determine that. I would say 5-10 minutes.
Okay, I would try again then.
Are you begin to try to do this? And you feel your proximity to this place. I think you still have a piece of jade, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you feel it blackening quickly.
Yeah. There we go. More like it.
That'd be good enough.
Yeah, I will take the 2 exploding, the 1 without, and the opportunity without strife. Let's see. So this explode. I think so with cleansing this, are you going to treat this like this is a target?
Yeah.
Okay. So while I'm also doing that, can I also cleanse Kuni and Oshima as well? Since they are, I think I can do up to 5.
Got it.
Yeah, up to 5.
You can. I'll say this. You cleanse this object. It's very corrupted. It takes a lot of effort to do. And you're kind of worried, like as your jade's blackening, that you're not going to get it done, before you yourself start to feel some effects. But you do cleanse it. And Oshima, it looks like he was in the beginning stages of getting some affliction himself, but you were able to cleanse that. I think kind of with a heavy heart, you do realize that Cooney's been here a minute. And you've cleansed some of the lingering effects, but some damage has been done already that can't be stopped by you at this point.
That's okay. We'll smuggle him out before my season. It's fine.
As it's cleansed, does this reveal you? I'm actually not sure.
What? Yeah. I would say probably. I mean, it would probably have worn off by now anyway.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Like I think it probably would have. It probably wouldn't have stayed very long after the lady came down with the food.
Got it. Thank you, Bear. That helps me. But you see him actually kind of tilt his head up now as you're revealed and this is cleansed. He's like, that makes a bit more sense. Kaito Yue, this is fortuitous.
I'm gonna. Well, we're all gonna try to get you out, and you too, Shima.
Is Daigo here? Is Moto-san here?
He'll be here within the day.
You need to leave.
We actually can't leave without you, and maybe getting rid of the tree. Wherever that might be.
We're in the tree.
How do we cut it down?
Burn down the building.
She
Maybe.
thinks to herself, Asako Mai's gonna have a really fun time with this.
but look, even if you do, it's going to set other things in motion.
Like what?
Like what's beneath here. What's really beneath more than the tree.
What is it?
We were looking for where the goblins are coming from. Supposedly Moto-san and I. Moto-san knew. They were moving them here. He's manipulating them. He's gathering them. I don't know what story Daigo and the others are saying. He's not killing the goblins, he's gathering them.
Kuni, what happened in the cave with you and Moto-san?
I thought we killed it.
Kuni Moto-san.
It got a hold of Moto-san. I didn't realize. It's good at hiding. Always has been from what I was able to read. By the time I really realized what was happening, he had his clutches firmly in Daigo, and they locked me here, hoping that my mind would leave me, and I regret to inform you they've partially succeeded. I don't feel like myself anymore. Not really. But I'm not all gone.
Do you know where the keys are?
I think the guard
Yeah.
has them. What time is it?
What time is it, DM?
Approaching, like, it's getting into night now. Close to.
It's evening. Close to night.
That guard, he's He's already got a little bit of a corruption himself. He can't feel things, can't feel pain physically.
So if we were to take them off of him, he wouldn't know that they were gone?
He wouldn't feel it. I mean, if he notices you, he notices you. I would say this. I think his brain's a bit gone. If you need to remove him, I would recommend. But again, I would encourage you to leave before Daigo comes.
Well, I'm not going to leave without you, so I have to get you out first then.
I appreciate the rescue. But don't get yourself killed over it. I can just pass you any information you need if that will suffice.
Well, Matsunurumi, the daughter of the Daigo, or daughter of the daimyo of, the Matsu clan, has requested you, so even if I kind of took that, as a go on without me, don't be a hero. I don't know if I can go back without you anyway. I have to start running, so, and I'm not really about that. I think like seeing him in this state, I
Mhm.
don't like it's really hard for her, and
Sure.
I think she like kind of like she's trying to keep a brave face, but she's crying. And
Sure.
I think it's like in other words, I'd like to unmask.
Sure.
Just like this is really
It
really
is.
hard for her.
He's an old friend. He got you through. Helped get you through a lot at the City of the Rich Frog, and he has been brought low in a way that he probably will not recover from. Not entirely. You can feel it.
Is there a way to open these cells without the keys?
You can blow them open if you got like some shit for that. If you want to take the my approach
blow
and
them
just
up like
yeah,
pyrotechnics?
yeah, or like I
Um,
don't know if you got like crazy wind powers that you can blow open a door. I don't know. I don't know what you got.
Just grasp for the air dragon him through the key, through the
Come.
things. I don't have anything. Okay. Well, let me see.
You could just go upstairs and kill a guard and then come back down.
It's a thought. It's a thought. But also she's also soft-hearted, so she doesn't really want to do that. Let's see. Could I potentially smite the door? Like,
did you smite the door?
could I potentially actually, like, are they across from each other?
They
Sort of?
are.
Are they close?
They are across from
Okay,
each other, closest to where the paint was.
Yeah, could I? If they look like they took some damage, do you think they would die? Like, I guess it's
ironically definitely not Cooney. Cooney could probably take physical damage, or supernatural damage. The other guy, he's had a bad time. He looks like he's more recently been attacked with weapons.
Yeah. Does he look like he could take 2 damage to to fatigue?
Yes, he could take 2 to fatigue.
Yeah. If I can try to blow this place open, I would like to do that with this Tempest to Air.
Okay. So you do. You kind of resolve as you have this conversation with the with Cooney, and you stand up and you use this Tempest of Air ability.
I gotta make a check. But I will put it into my arrow and try to open it like that.
Yeah.
Technology ear. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really want them to be disoriented, so I'm not going to take any additional opportunities there, but I'll just take a. I do that and I kind of aim it just in the middle with my arrow, and I take one of the successes. Yeah, I aim my arrow just in an area
Absolutely.
and kind of like, in between, and open that shit up.
Yeah. So these cells are wrenched open. It is kind of loud as that happens. And Mayuka and your boy whose name keeps escaping me,
Ashima
Ashima,
Tonio.
are freed. Ashima kind of stands wobbly, looking at you. I thought the point was for me to come here.
Well, I was on my way anyway.
Get it? I appreciate the rescue, kid. He'll stand up. He definitely looks fucked up. Any sense of decorum for him is gone. He's not gonna. He just kind of walks past you. Kuni kind of looks as he stands up. You feel him you see him kind of stretch his, like, almost like pop his knuckles a little bit. Like he's trying to regain a little bit of feeling. I guess we're just walking out then.
Yeah, I think so. I think at this point the jig is up. Because I think our next plan is to burn this place to the ground. So.
I hope you brought an army. He's got one.
Hopefully we can beat the army. We can make it out.
And he's gonna start kind of stumbling towards the front here. I'll say this though, as he goes for some of his, well, he doesn't have much of his stuff, but he's got abilities to do things. But there's a harder, like, just look in his eyes as he begins walking towards the stairs. Then you recognize.
Yeah, he's gonna kill this man, and I can't do anything about it.
Mhm.
Can I take some strife and avoid point for that?
Sure.
I know I'm about to see violence.
Yep. So, the rest of you definitely do hear like a thumping under you guys. And first you're like drums, but it is just one loud bang. Actually, two loud bangs at the same time. Morimoto, you and Toritaka obviously hear it the most, although it's fairly heard. The sound of cells being wrenched open. Asako, yeah.
I look at Asako like, I wonder if our plans got accelerated.
I hope so.
I'm sorry.
I think
no,
that if we're going to burn the tree down, we should start at the base, right?
I think so. This building might be a bit hard to burn. It's rather large. I can try though.
I mean,
she begins.
You and Morimoto might be able to do it. Like, we should at least look.
Try.
I mean, oh God, I wish we could have just escaped quietly because.
She kind of grabs your shoulders. It's okay. I was feeling a little pent up anyway. Let's just get this done. And she pats your shoulder
What do you mean
And
pent up? We just got here.
yeah, no, it's been going for a minute.
I don't
I
like
look-
the way this
Since before we left.
Like, I look at Tagashi and I look at Murimoto. We're all going to be roaming by the end of the night, I swear to the spirits.
accidents happen.
If we live.
I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine.
My draws her sword and she starts walking down the stairs.
Oh,
Wait,
I
maybe
like
not
take
be
off-
obvious about it?
I think obvious already happened.
no, hold on.
Hold on.
Did you go suffer?
Yes.
Let's wander down, looking curious, and see what's happening. And
put my
then
shirt
we can be obvious about it.
All right.
Okay,
If I see another sword drawn, I'm drawing mine.
that's completely fair. Let's go downstairs. Everybody look
Alright.
bemused and confused,
Right,
which
you
is
guys-
probably not hard.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Yes.
my
God.
current situation is this guard that's guarding the door. Is he going down to check out what's going on?
Yeah, as soon as that happens, he kind of turns back. He looks to you. Wait here. He goes to open the door and begin walking down. What do you do?
Can I follow him down the stairs?
You can. He says, "Wait here," and you begin following.
I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna close
Hey,
the
what if
door
we
behind.
back up?
I'm gonna close the door behind me to prevent any more noise. And as he gets slower or farther and farther down the stairs, I'm gonna whack this man in the back of the fucking head
All right, just butt into the sword, or
with a giant hammer. I'm gonna try to fatigue knock this man out.
oh, you're hitting him with a hammer.
Yeah, a giant hammer. Hold on, give me a second.
Actually, this feels less of a knockout blow and more of like a breaking your head in with a hammer.
I'm going to
Gallagher.
knock him unconscious with this sledgehammer.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's very effective. They never wake up.
It's true. It is the permanent state of sleep.
Oh my gosh, guys, the back of his head's missing. Is he gonna be okay?
Let's see how he does here.
What the fuck do I even? No, I have to do that because or else I'd be using another thing. Where the fuck? Oh my god, how do I lose this? Every time. No, that's not it. Is it equipment? Yeah, I need to make a TN1 theology fire check.
Are you summoning a fire hammer first?
Yep, I have to.
He's gonna cauterize the
I
rune.
don't
as he
have
hits
a
with them.
hammer. I only have my
Yeah. That's what that does.
theology 1 fire check roll. The success 3 opportunities. This is gonna be great for me.
Shika,
The-
I did scroll up and it saw that you liked motion. You said we love motion, so I'm glad that you don't mind me putting him into motion very quickly.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
gonna immediately perform a strike action,
Sure.
and I'm gonna use the other opportunity to summon. Wait. Yeah, and then summon another weapon that isn't a katana. So basically, I'm just gonna summon a giant fucking hammer.
All right.
And I'm gonna hit him in the back of the head.
We are just
Did
chaos
that roll?
goblins.
All right, you guys talked for a whole half a day, and then you went bananas.
Look,
Look,
That's not shit not wrong.
I'm not blaming UA. This is her friend.
Uh-huh.
She's
It's
allowed.
just good.
I was gonna say, listen, I saw my friend in distress and I had to unmask. This is a
No,
bad
you're
day
good.
for me.
I'm not begrudging this at all. This is great. It's just funny. I don't think like it's not a D&D thing for us. Like it's not a 5e thing for us. We just have to cause problems, you know.
I just have to look. You say cause problems. I say help my best friend. Or help my
Valiantly
best
save a
friend.
man
All
from being
time.
in prison.
Look, we we had a plan of subtlety, and now it's like, oh, never mind. No, it's fine.
Okay, you guys
All I
didn't
have
do
to
Scorpion.
say, all I have
Um,
to say is that jail cell had it coming. All right.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm not mad about this. It's just funny.
So you strike this man. He turns to you like as you're doing. He said, "I said stay up there," and then you just destroy him. Yeah, his head kind of seems to crunch in from, and just burst into fire as he slams into the side of the stairway and begins to
Jesus
crumple down
Christ.
it.
Is he dying?
Yes,
There's only 8 damage. What do you mean?
He's
it
dead.
was a supernatural fire damage.
He's
You
dead, man.
can't-
You can't. You can't.
You can't
You
bring
can't.
out a maul, hit someone in the face, and say, "Is he dying?"
Okay, first of all, technically
And there
in the
is-
rules, if I hit someone's fatigue to their endurance, they're only knocked out. They are not outright dead. I'd have
No,
to
he's-
actually
he's
use
Hit him
the,
dead.
the crit
He's-
stuff. I have to use the fatalities.
He's dead. No, that makes. I'm
You
sorry.
hit him. You hit him with a hammer of fire.
And
Yeah,
and it was a
for
surprise attack.
justice.
You coup de grace this guy.
You
I'll-
did bring down the hammer on him.
I'm gonna be real honest with you right now. That's a dead man. He's so dead. He's on fire.
This reminds me
Oh.
of those like YouTube videos with like the doctors in them, where they show them like scenes from like games or movies, and the doctor tries to like break down why that hurt.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there like, bro, that guy got stabbed in the face. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
That was the
You're gonna
most.
get
He died of
That
a
was the
heart
most.
attack
You're still
brought
coming
on
to
by
work
this
tomorrow,
knife in
right?
his
Like I've
chest.
ever heard.
That was
Um,
amazing.
Excellent. I love it. So yeah, you, Kuni, and Atomo see this flaming body that has its head like squished. Side of its
Jesus.
head caved in, just roll down
Just
the
a
stairs.
burst of fire just comes from the stairway.
And Morimoto, you see a head kind of tilt around the side of the corner of the stairs, and you see Motozan with this signature very just disturbing smile. And you're just like, Morimoto Akihiro, it's good to see you again as well.
All right, we don't have much time. We gotta get out of here. We gotta hide this body, and we gotta light this bitch on fire. I don't technically know that yet. I can't say that.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
We
the building's a tree. Morimoto, the building's a tree.
what the fuck? What do you mean? Is this some kind of illusion?
Yes, it's like built. Like we're in the tree.
Hey, I'm not gonna spend the 5 minutes it's gonna take me to wrap my head around this. I'm just gonna believe you.
Yeah, Kuni Motozan just says, if we're going to destroy, you're gonna have to find the real base of it. It's down in the mine shafts, but I don't know that you have time. I don't know that we have time. We can try. We can just try to get this building, but I don't know that you'll get the full tree.
Oh no.
You need people anyway. Those mine shafts are filled with goblins. Filled
Okay,
with
yeah.
them.
We have more people upstairs.
Oh. Let's go meet some friends.
Where's Toritaka, by the way?
I don't. Yeah, that's a good question. Toritaka, you saw Morimoto walk in, following the guard down the stairs. What did you do?
Pride.
Probably be like, I'm probably staying behind
Sure. So yeah,
Um,
you.
because actually more concentrated on why I'm feeling free everywhere.
Sure. You definitely do see more guards start to like appear in here, kind of trying to find the source of the noise. You also do see some of your friends coming down the stairs.
Oh,
The-
man.
Mai looks like she's in the middle of putting away a weapon. Um,
I'm putting my sleeves back down.
I wander over.
Ah.
What
Hey,
a interesting noise.
I honestly didn't hear. I was too focused on behind the wall.
What's behind the wall?
It feels like the trees everywhere.
What?
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 No. Don't say what like that. We asked you.
Yeah, do you not feel that? It feels
I mean, I
like
feel like I'm gonna throw up half the time. Yes. What do you mean?
You should fix
it,
that.
put your hand on the wall.
I put my hand on the wall.
I also put my hand on the wall.
Drop the wall.
It's good to help with balance when you're dropping it low, you know.
Yeah. Puts his head on the wall, drops his weapon, you know. Good.
You not feel
yeah.
the tree?
Do I feel the tree?
Theology Void. I'm gonna do the same for Sako, actually.
Okay, Theology Void. 2
Theology.
successes.
Nice.
Damn, that's
Success.
strife.
Wait,
I mean,
I'll
you
take the two
you have
successes without-
strife-free stuff.
Yeah, let's do 2 successes, unless
Do you
Oh, yeah,
want
explode,
to? You gotta
explode,
explode
right,
that.
right.
You don't
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
take
yeah.
what it explodes into, but you know it's always good to
You
try.
gotta. I mean,
Ooh,
you might as well. It doesn't have any strife with it.
Sako got 2 successes.
Girl.
I also got 2 successes.
I mean, you guys don't really feel the tree. You feel like just the bad all around you.
Wait, did I get 2 or
Um,
3? I got 2 and an opportunity.
What if I take all 3 successes?
Gosh, you feel something, and then you put your ear up to the wall, and you hear those whispers in the wall.
I pull away. I don't like it.
Is it the tree? This is the building is the tree.
yeah. You
You hear
know,
Piper yelling from the bottom. It's the tree.
No, I like it. We don't even know what's happened yet, so we're just kind of like, what the fuck?
No, nah. And as the guards are gathering around in the central
Mhm.
area now.
Yeah.
Morimoto, Yue, do you and your entourage try to rush back up, or
I'm gonna
Um,
try to take any of the keys that guy had on him.
sure you can do that.
I'm gonna try to cloak of night for our boys, our prisoner boys.
Sounds good.
We're gonna try this again.
Can you be helped with rituals?
Don't. Well, you can be helped with rituals, but this is an invocation.
Oh, okay. Ding dong.
Indeed.
Print this just so you have it. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard.
It is.
Ooh, actually, I would like to load it into my arrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my school skill, so I only need
Sure.
1. And hopefully I'm gonna hide Yeah, I'm gonna hide Cooney.
Haikuni.
No matter what.
you want to hide the body too while you're at it?
Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted void. I wanted air. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, perfect.
Wow.
Wow. Excellent. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So I get both of them. I take the two successes with 2 opportunities.
Okay.
So yeah, they both get invised. And
All
I
right.
just tell them to, go hide somewhere.
All right. Do you back down where you guys came, or what do you mean? Go outside and then try to hide, or?
Honestly, if they can escape,
Got it.
and we'll meet up with you. Just don't go far.
All right. Open the door.
Yep.
All right, you open the door. A number of guards go to draw weapons. Seeing the door open. You all see Asako Mai kind of do the same, kind of quietly in the corner, as they kind of matching the energy. And you see Yue and Morimoto appear. One of these guards actually steps forward, who looks like this. I gotta find him. Lion of Lion's Watch.
I'd just like to say Rin is also slowly pulling out his sword.
Oh.
I'm
steps forward.
taking off, letting the shoulders go, a little bit.
I imagine Ray's still red and puffy from crying earlier.
I don't think we've been formally introduced. Perhaps. Well, let's start with that. What's your names?
Kuni Mayuka, this is Shika, Chio.
No, don't
Tori
introduce
Got-
Kuni Mayuka! What the hell?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Kuni.
No!
No.
This guy.
I'm
Too.
sorry, I totally spaced out for a second.
Those-
And I thought
those
we
two
were
invisible
like
people
at a
over there.
converging point, just ourselves, and I was like, oh, this is a good
No,
time.
those two invisible people escaping. That's Kuni Mayuka, and that's a Tomo, I think. Opening the window.
Sorry,
Wow.
huge ADD moment right there.
That's good. It's excellent. I love that. Okay. Yeah, he kind of looks
Are
at the
these
two you
guys-
just came
Are
out.
they okay? Yep. Kaito Yue.
Kaito.
Yes.
And yours?
I assume he's talking to me.
Yeah.
Morimoto Akihiro.
And why are you down in our prisons?
The guard was taking us on a tour, and
I'm not helping with this when you're on your own, girl.
yep, we're lying.
Alright.
She's,
Oh no. Alright.
Oh, the skullduggery recheck's finally getting made.
I feel like this is a
no,
trick.
This is courtesy. This is courtesy
This is
trick.
courtesy, yeah.
I
Courtesy
mean,
trick.
but she gets an extra dice because I'm assuming Morimoto Akihiro's going to help.
Well, what
Yeah.
are you gonna say?
but yeah, she's just, the Kuni came up, and he got help somehow. Like we heard the sound bang, and the Kuni got out, and oh my god,
He did some weird fire magic on the guard over there, and he fucking burned his face off. It was fucking terrifying.
He was trying to knock him out.
Morimoto, I assume I know the answer to this. You don't still have the flaming hammer of death, do you?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be walking around with it.
The hammer looked just like this.
just for just for posterity, I definitely picked up I picked up my arrows.
Sure.
I'm not gonna leave them down there, but yet, oh my god, like, she's just.
Sure. All right. I need a sentiment air from you, or a
do you
guys have
not sentiment, not courtesy air.
Courtesy air. I was gonna
Ah.
say
His is pretty good too, so I wish you. Here we go.
it's not great, but we're gonna try.
This is pretty good.
Do you have a skill die in courtesy, Morimoto, or
I do not, sadly.
okay?
I can give you a ring die. Well, I have one in air.
A ring die is a ring
then
die.
I will go ahead and I'll use a. Let's see. Yeah, it's my additional. Not great. Let's try.
DC to beat is 3. All right.
Great.
Don't you have something because you're like charming or something?
No, it's only for water, but I will.
Don't you get a... Wait, isn't Akihiro helping?
She rolled it early.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta.
That's an opportunity.
It is an opportunity. I got lots of opportunity here. And there's also the thought to use my void point to see if I can get an additional success. But it doesn't matter if I don't reach the threshold, right?
Right.
Okay.
To be fair, this is a hard, potentially
Yeah,
kind of harder lie to
I'm
sell.
gonna use my void point. I'm
Alright,
gonna use
say
my
it.
void point.
Say it. Do you need
Go
an
for
exploding and then a regular?
exploding.
Roll for
Aw.
exploding. Nope.
Your
All right,
master of opportunity.
But I will go ahead and take the success with opportunity and then 2 other opportunities.
Stop.
All right, you do. You kind of,
Lots of
say your way
opportunities
through this lie, and he listens. His eyes narrow a bit.
Wait, Derek, out of curiosity, that
Yeah.
social Kitsu Tachikashi, that's him rolling, like, what exactly?
Same thing. It's him rolling to like basically perceive through the lie.
Gotcha. So I found out actually that, like, for that, it's just vigilance, and that's like your TN.
Vigilance is, I think, for, like physical perception. I don't think it is.
It's for everything.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. I was looking at it
Yep.
when I was looking at all the other stuff for.
Sets the
Crazy. I
TN
actually didn't
for
know that.
Yeah, it, like, literally
I don't
states in
think it
the
changes anything for him. It does not. Still same thing.
Alright.
Yeah.
Gonna move forward.
I got lots of opportunity. What am I
You
gonna do
did.
with this? So I'm gonna use 2 of them to notice an interesting detail about a character in the scene, such as advantage or disadvantage. And then also I'll use my other one. It says that if I fail, provide assistance to the next character trying to accomplish the same action.
Okay. Got it. So you spend your opportunity that way. He looks to you two. His eyes kind of narrow, and he looks to the guards around him. Take them upstairs. Find the Cooney. And a couple guards are going to move to grab you guys.
Yeah, I'll go.
All right.
Well, rendezvous, intercept,
Um,
whatever we want to call that.
Sure. This does not feel like they're escorting you to safety type thing.
Oh,
This
I
is
know.
Oh,
If that changes anything, just
well, is Shikachika gonna intercept?
Yeah, she's coming towards you.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I mean I wouldn't resist, and hopefully she could talk about it better than I can.
sure. Right now they seem pretty focused. They seem intent on their mission. That's what I would say.
May I ask why you're accosting a representative of Matsu Narumi?
Ikitsu looks to you. Because as a representative of Lord Daigo of this place, it is my duty to keep this location safe, and they've been found in a very unsecure location. My understanding is you just arrived and things seem to be happening. I mean no disrespect, but it is my job to keep this place safe.
I understand that, but we are here at the behest of the Daimo's daughter.
I understand.
So, perhaps a little less militance would be in order before you... Or are you accusing her of something? Accusing them of something?
Roll me at...
Get him, Bonnie. Fuck him up verbally.
This is a more intimidation type tactic. So I gotta see what intimidation is. This feels very fiery. But I don't know.
I mean it might be reason.
Yeah, fire earth. You can pick a lot.
Oh.
We're getting to 11:30.
And you can go ahead and I'm gonna assist you with it.
I'm gonna blow a void point to increase my fire.
DC is still
briefly.
gonna be to be 3 to kind of make him a little less militant on this.
3.
But he
And then you said an extra dice?
Yeah, an extra skill die.
Boop.
That's it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So you can at least accomplish that. So yeah, he does acquiesce a bit, and he says, I of course mean no offense to Lady Narumi or any of her representatives, but I would be a rather poor caretaker of this place if I didn't take every precaution, you understand.
I understand,
Uh,
but
y-
less treating her like a criminal would be much appreciated.
Kaito sniffles. Like
Mhm.
she like
I
stops
kind
a
of
little bit.
like put my arm around her waist, like in a friendly manner, and I assure you I will take her to our rooms.
He seems to contemplate that.
I
We would
make
like to move you.
myself look as
Sure.
small as possible.
Sure. We would still like to move you to somewhere a little more secure, but you, of course, may accompany her. I would never dream to hinder that.
Define more secure. A prison?
Of course not. Somewhere where a rogue Kuni could not attack you from the outside.
I glance at the group. What is the vibe from
Um,
everyone?
Asako sees like Kaito crying and looks like she's gonna kill somebody. Like, you may want to say something.
Morimoto is
I'm not
holding up her
saying anything.
hands like she's about to hit him in the back.
Bro,
I-
bro, the
No,
shirt's coming
hold,
off, bro.
guys, stop. She's just like, I assure you. Are you saying that our rooms are not already secure? Is that what I'm to understand?
Under normal circumstances, but perhaps not under the Titan.
He's that much of a threat to you?
Well, we didn't think so, but he has escaped somewhere that. Oh, I would hate to take chances.
I assure you, we can defend ourselves fine.
Oh, okay. He he kind of holds the glance, and I assure you, it is no problem.
I feel like I'm being insulted quietly. I can't defend myself. These people can't defend themselves. Oop. Ignore that. I'm just clicking around because I'm nervous.
Sure.
You take a very defensive stance. It makes sense.
Yeah, sure. If you feel offended, you have my humblest apologies. It is entirely in the effort of keeping this place and everyone within it safe.
What
hope
if
you
we all
will-
went to the same room?
That I think I can.
Excellent. I go up to our rooms. We all crowd into one of them.
He's still gonna choose the room, but he'll let you all go.
I don't like this guy. Can we kill him?
He seemed to really enjoy wasting a lot of time talking to us instead of actually finding the person.
Other people are running down looking for Kuni.
You know what? I'm fine with it because he's probably the only one that can find them.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, he's gonna lead you up to the 5th floor.
Isn't that where we were staying?
It may be. I can't remember. But he's gonna lead you into a room that does not have a window view.
That's fine.
You think we're gonna jump out of a 5th story?
I mean, no, we're gonna climb out of the window.
I mean, I actually could if I wanted to.
No, he's not a dummy. But they are going to position some guards as well, just for your safety.
We kill those guards.
For our safety,
no, we're
I'm
going
sure.
to leave before Diago gets here.
If
How
you
we
will,
do that, I don't know yet.
go to leave. But yeah, they position a few guards.
How many?
Probably 4.
Okay.
They don't look like chumps.
I close the door in their faces.
Sure.
And the look on my face is very much like, is it done? Like, she doesn't say anything,
nods.
she just is very like...
She nods. Is there pen and paper in here, or paper and ink?
Yeah, there's.
I give her my pen and ink.
Yeah, he has some.
I say I write. Yeah, I'll write that Kuni and Kuni and Oshima are out, for what I know. And then I also write underneath, tower equals tree. And I think as she's kind of doing this, she's also kind of saying, like, he came out of nowhere and it was so dark. I knew it was a Kuni. Just being very,
Sure.
I'm still he didn't believe me, but I'm still hamming it up, especially like for the people outside.
Yeah, and I'm sure I am also like, it's not your fault. You didn't know. It's very much the comforting, like, but I'm at the same time I'm writing, we need to get out of the tower before Daigo gets here. Like, I write back.
Yep, and she nods furiously.
Yeah. Mai does not write anything, but she again motions to her weapon and just kind of gives you a look like, now. Like,
How?
Let's
Okay. Oh god, that would be noisy. I'm like, what if we cut a hole?
I mean, if we can get to a window, I could
I know, that's why I'm like, we need to get to a room with a window, but I don't know how we do that. And that may need to wait till next week, because I do actually need to go to bed very soon.
that's fair.
Same.
I just wanted to know what your thought process was on what you want
What
to
if
do.
I set this room on fire?
I was thinking the same thing.
They can't keep us in here if this room is on fire, and it goes with our goal. We have to set something on fire.
I'll be like, oh no, guys, the Kuni set the room on fire. Oh no.
He came up here with us.
With Derek.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
I mean, fire is what you need. You have some options. I'll say at
No,
least
we don't.
from Asako, if needed.
Asako and Morimoto.
Thank
but
you.
that
Yeah, also true.
It's one of those, like, it would be nice if we could just sneak out of here kind of situation.
It looks like it might be getting a lot harder to do. They are on alert. They definitely have like an eye on you guys. Stealth is
I
getting
don't
very hard.
I think there's a way we can sneak out of a room with 4 people.
No,
Open the
I
door.
get that. Oh, not sneak out without them, like, knowing, but, like, get out.
Subtly leave.
Yeah, like, if we could get out of this room, climb down the tower, and then run off, that would be ideal. But I'm also interested to see how they handle the night, since everybody's like, oh god, I don't want to be outside. So.
That's another option. You could wait for the night when people are afraid and then try to risk the night.
Whew. What time is it now?
Getting to night.
Would you
Pretty-
say like 5 or 6?
Yeah, later 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Would it have been too much to like tell Kuni and Oshima to head towards the town where our boat is docked?
No, I mean you could have done that. If you told them either to stay close or you told them to go to that town. It's up to
I
you
would
to
say
tell them.
I would say go to the town. We'll reconvene in the town. Just
All right.
hide there.
I mean, do we want them to? Isn't that where all the mercenaries are?
It is. Good point. Good point. Good point.
They could hide in the boat.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking too. But
And
I
that's
don't know if
fine.
they're gonna,
I just wanted to point out, like, these mercenary or these Ronin are loyal to Daigo at the moment. So,
Yeah.
just saying. But
I
whenever,
also don't think like Kuni would be like too opposed to, at this point in his life, like steal someone's kimono, like and
Oh, yeah.
their clan sigil.
that's fine.
No.
I was just putting that
Kuni's
out.
outlook on life has changed a little bit.
Is he not afflicted? Is he?
He's tainted.
Is he tainted?
He's-
You can't
he's
cure
tainted.
taint. You can't cure
No,
taint,
he-
can you?
No, he's tainted twice.
I did that on purpose.
I don't believe that.
You
I
can
don't believe
smell
that.
it.
Yeah.
He's tainted in 2 rings.
In 2 rings?
He's been here a minute.
Which
And they
2?
specifically. It was his, I believe, his earth and his fire.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's fine. We're gonna cure him. It's fine.
Is- okay.
We're gonna cure him. It's fine. We gotta go climb like the tower, like the highest mountain in Rokugan or some shit like that. That's where this tree is. There's another really fancy tree that gets rid of blight or gets
The
rid
highest mountain in
hate.
all of Rokugan and slay the cursed beast of curses.
Basically. It's so sad.
And cross into the other plane and
Kind
know.
of.
You said it was his earth and his what?
His earth and his fire.
Fire.
Which is honestly the more scary one for him, in my opinion.
Well, he's
But-
not gonna feel pain as much because of earth.
He doesn't. That's why he's stretching his fingers.
Let me just check that. Whatever. And then fire. You can identify Shadowlands creatures and forces. You know how to turn them to... I wanted to know.
So for now, perhaps we'll just end in this room. You guys can think about what you want to do as the night is approaching. Asaka Mai's vote is kill your way out of here.
I was
I'm
gonna
with
say,
her.
hold on.
Just for the record.
I get
I'm
that.
okay with-
I don't want to kill my way out of here because I want to
fine.
just get out of here.
I just wanted to make her voice heard. I just wanted it to be out there. Kill everyone.
I'm okay with a little bit of murder, you know?
I think Sheikah is going to be thinking furiously about how to not necessarily sneak, but get out and then just get out before Diago gets here, because he's going to know exactly what's going on as soon as he gets here. He's going to know what's going on, and we need to leave because he'll just have us killed. But it is so good to be back, guys.
Yeah.
It is.
I guess something we need to look at, like, is the goal just to get out now at this point, or is
Yeah.
still the
Yes.
goal the part to try to burn this building to the ground?
No.
No, I think if we can get back with the Cooney, and he can probably say, you know, like the tower is the tree, like we couldn't do it. Like I think that's okay. At least we know where it is
Yeah, and
how to get rid of it.
guys, I think I blacked out when I was trying to come up with a reason to make him let us go. I'm glad it worked, because I don't know if my brain was engaged.
It's so good.
That's okay. The only thing I could come up with was a lie that I'm bad at.
I mean, there wasn't a lot of good options at that point. There's only one way out. You had to come through it. There were people waiting.
Yeah.
I just stretched the truth of what I did.
I just blamed it on someone else.
Yep.
Which is fair.
The guy was just humping a wall.
I mean, they're gonna believe that Cooney was able to do some of that stuff, because they're gonna find a few guards like on their way out that are just like filled with jade coming out of them. Like, it's gonna be bad.
Jade coming out of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could do that too.
Oh my god.
Cooney's gonna be a little scary.
I can't.
Because like looking at how like the Shadowlands taint like affects your mind, like it changes you.
Yeah.
He's still 3/5 like what he was, roughly.
More than
He's
half.
60% of who he was before.
He's just been in a bad cell with corrupted stuff around him for a while.
Now we just gotta keep Asako from killing him. No, Asako, we need him. He's evidence.
I think she can come to terms with that part. It's afterwards it's gonna be kind of hard. Like, apart from her dislike of Cooney, like if someone's like that tainted, she'd see it as mercy. Like,
It sounds like he'd see it as mercy at this point.
he might. Like, I don't know.
That's why I didn't feel so bad about killing that guy.
Nope.
No. Fun fact. You killed that guy. Beat his head in with a hammer. He got back up as a zombie, and they had to kill him again.
Because he was earth tainted?
Yeah, he was like tainted.
Yikes.
Oh, man.
This place is real bad.
That was the funniest thing. Is he dead?
Yes.
I
And
kinda like
now-
that.
Technically, in L5R, he would have been knocked out.
I don't think so. You did supernatural damage also.
Technically, it just depends. Like, if he was a named character, no, he would just suffer a severity crit. Like, however, this was just a dude, and in my mind, if a dude turns around and takes a flaming hammer to the head with no warning, with that much damage, he dies.
You know what? Fair. That's fair.
You know, that is your call. He needed to be dealt with either way. You know, I'm not going to dispute that. But at the same time, all I know is that in the specific rules for combat, if your fatigue reaches your endurance, you are so... I don't even know if you're necessarily knocked out, but you're like incapable of doing like any sort of combat action.
Here's my
And it's
rebuttal.
only through like the severity of your crit is that how you kill somebody. You have to do like 15 like whatever severity or whatever that
Normally,
word
you
is.
have to incapacitate, knock him unconscious, kill him.
Here's my counterpoint though, is you surprised him, so that's one thing. It's basically what you would call a coup de grace in anything before 5e, which is a sneak attack that anybody can do. You surprised him. You hit him in the head with a giant hammer. That is on fire.
That's my favorite choice, I'll be honest.
So, like, I understand where you're coming from a mechanics perspective, but throwing in some of that other stuff is also like, yeah, that makes sense. He's dead.
I honestly was kind of hoping like you would take the opportunity, like try to stab him from behind, and like run him through, and then him not feel it, and then just turn to look at you curiously, like, oh god.
That is.
Or he would do that to me.
Yeah, like if you stabbed him through the chest with like a regular sword,
Mm-hmm.
then he wouldn't have felt it. Like he would have died eventually, but not for a second. And then he'd just been like, "Why is there a sword?"
Oh god.
It's like I think I need to see my doctor. I'll see.
He was really bad earth tainted.
Yeah.
I was really
That
glad
makes
that
sense.
if Cooney had been water tainted, I think you would have been so sad anyway, because he would have looked so fucked up.
I mean, she was probably already really sad, Derek.
I know.
She's already having a really tough time. How much honor do I lose? Because she's still currently. I think she's as it sets in, like she just unmasks even
probably
more.
3.
Like
Probably like 3, I'd say.
3.
You're,
3
yeah.
honor. Ooh,
You guys are
dropping.
you guys on the edge of getting a lot more. We're not quite there, but we're close.
I'm dropping. I dropped below 50. Oof.
Sorry.
My glory's still high though.
Yeah. I kind of think that's
Edging.
edging on.
Yeah, we're edging honor.
No, I think it's appropriate. And-
Leah,
Yeah.
Sunday is Mother's Day.
Sunday. Yes, it is.
Are we playing?
I plan on it. God, I plan on it.
Okay. I'm just
I wanna
asking
play.
because I want to play, and also, like, I don't want you to feel, like, pressured or anything. I was just asking. I promise.
Fuck, Sunday's Mother's
Megan-
Day.
Friend.
Megan asked my mom if she had any plans Sunday, and my mom said no. So she might be doing. I don't know if she's making dinner or something for her. I don't know what's
Okay.
going on. TBH. But as of right now, yes, we're gonna
Hey.
play.
I'm down. I'm here for it.
That's
I'm excited. I don't even
And-
know.
and
I
I'll
think
say
I
what we're
get to
doing for the
finally. I get to see my boyfriend again.
Hey, my boyfriend. You're all.
I did. He's mine now.
What?
I get to
Ladies,
you how
you're both
to-
beautiful.
I get to talk to my girlfriend about why we have to like play nice with the Toreadors flirting with me, and it's gonna go very well. She's gonna be so happy.
I'm
I
gonna meet the
can't
other
see-
coterie.
I can't see anything going wrong with that. Yeah, no, I'm
No.
gonna go probably get myself a fucking I don't even know what to call it on like a fatwa on myself. Kill on
Um,
sight.
I'm not gonna lie, Leah. I don't remember what happened.
Well,
I don't
we
wanna
have a
hurt you.
whole video.
You had a nice conversation. You had a nice conversation, I think, with Brenda.
You're not allowed to give
you
raises
told her
anymore.
to. You
Yeah.
told her, yeah, they can get raised.
I changed all of the passwords. You guys can't give raises anymore.
No, you can't change passwords to ADP, but we need it.
Yes, you absolutely
Um,
can.
All right, we're giving everyone raises. Yeah.
You
Okay.
did you told her to bring in her granddaughter's resume.
Oh no.
Oh,
did
yeah,
I?
you did. You did.
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
missed that.
As a third person, because you hired
Because
someone.
we want to hire someone else, so it's not always like Dimitri could have a night off.
Yeah.
And then everyone can get a raise again.
Dimitri can have a night off. Brenda can have a day off. You know.
You know we're gonna end up cooling Dimitri at some point, right? Is
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
just aware of that?
We're gonna end up
Okay.
ghouling them both.
I don't want to cool
All
Brenda.
three. All three.
We're gonna end
All
up
three.
ghouling anyone who works for us at some point. I don't know
Well-
why they gave us a fucking bodega that was not already staffed with people in the know.
Because they have a lot of people here.
I guess.
They figured you guys could handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna handle it by ghouling them.
No, our
Yep.
character can handle it, but
No,
what
no,
the
it's
fuck are
fine.
we
It's
doing?
fine. We don't ever have to ghoul them.
Oh, we have to.
The cam's sort of okay with ghouls, like sorta. Not technically, but like sorta okay with it.
I don't know. The last one
The
got his head
camera-
cut off.
The camera are a lot more comfortable with it than the Anarchs are.
Yeah.
Anarchs don't like ghouls.
Nope.
So I think I have to change that about Brittany. But otherwise,
She's.
A little
Can
off
there be
topic.
kind that are
Ghouls.
just in the know and we don't kill them?
No,
Yeah,
I think
but
we
that's
think
the
we learned that lesson. That lesson
No,
was learned.
that's different. That's a whole different situation. I'm asking like, I don't know. Somehow
No.
they know, but it's kind of like, it's fine.
Does it happen?
you do
Yes.
know
Is it ever fine? No.
I mean, you do know like the seventh tenet of the masquerade, right?
No, what is it?
Don't get caught.
Okay.
But they gotta go all the time.
Which is why, like, Steven, you need to be really careful with your ex-wife.
Are we gonna ghoul Steven's ex-wife?
Please. Oh
boy.
God.
Oh my god,
Oh,
that is
Lord
gonna be
God.
so traumatic for Stephen if we end up having to do that.
That'd be
You know?
a lot.
You know?
And then,
Yeah.
and then on top
Yeah,
of that, you have to feel to do with the daughter after that.
Oh.
Ooh,
No.
everyone's throat is.
This is why I keep saying, you know, God, I want my sisters away from me as much as possible.
Like, there's a reason that I did what I did. I'm not gonna go into it too much, but there's a reason. Like, I have the story I do. I was
Your
gonna say.
touchstone is River, and that's a terrible idea.
I don't know that I can technically make my touchstone river.
You can't. Yeah,
Really?
it can't be another
No,
vampire.
it has to be like something that pulls you to humanity.
Got it.
And River is not that.
No, River actually pulls me away from that. To be fair, I go willingly, but she pulls me away from that.
There.
I think I'm not gonna go into my touchstones, but I think I've got it there.
I mean, at this point, everybody knows who my touchstones are. I'm not worried about it.
Mhm. Julian's actually been able to keep his old past life pretty well to himself. so
Yeah,
far.
great.
Leah, I am sorry about your Cooney. I've had this plan since literally the beginning. I'm sorry.
Like, if it,
I hate you.
I
That
have
is
I have a serious question though. If
Wedding's
we had
off.
gotten there sooner, could we have saved some of him?
No.
So he was already tainted. In
He
two
was
rings.
fucked.
Okay. So even if we had been like, why don't we go through the thing? No, we wouldn't have.
Honestly, for the amount of time he was exposed to that thing, 2 rings was kind of generous.
That's,
Like-
I
Yeah.
get it.
He's
Poor
a strong
Cooney.
boy.
We're
He
gonna
is.
find a way to save him and untaint him. We're gonna find a
yeah.
way, Derek.
You have to.
All right, I'm
No
gonna
ifs,
go.
ands, or buts.
I'm gonna go. So
What
I'll
if
see you guys
and
later.
in or
This
but?
session was fun.
Yes,
Have
thank
a
you
good
so
night,
much, Derek.
Josh.
Good night,
Yeah.
Josh.
Forever.
Hi, Josh. Asako really wants to just like kill.
Asako needs to
Well,
calm her titties.
Asako can't.
Asako needs
I-
to kill.
This is where Asako and I, well, I guess she can kill the people outside. That's fine. She can't kill Kuni. She cannot.
For now.
No. Don't kill Cooney. I like Cooney. Yijin would be very sad to hear about Cooney dying.
No, we have to go travel to the highest mountain in Rokugan and drink the sap from the golden tree.
Is that legitimately a thing, or are you just making it up?
From a movie,
That,
sometimes.
that or the tears of the first armor.
Wait a minute.
They have to go on a
shade.
pilgrimage
There
to.
are
There
are
are
canonical
ways.
ways.
It's
I
not
know.
really things I think like most people know or are usually capable of being done. I don't know.
Okay, he'll go honorably in a duel. I'll duel him to save his honor. He could be on the list.
Tea of jade petals would slow the taint.
Mhm.
Tears of the first emperor.
That's been a while.
These
Which is
sound like
in the
things we
possession of the wife of Doji Daimyo. Of the Doji
Mhm.
Daimyo. So Yijin would totally help with that one.
Good luck.
That it
yeah,
sounds like it
seems
kills
like it'd
them.
have to be a pretty sacred thing.
Developed a technique. The Ronin called the Unbroken developed a technique that gradually removed the taint by killing Shadowlands creatures.
Yeah.
Rest my brother. The Kiho Rest my brother managed to lower the taint within a person, but at the cost of terrible pain and damage to the body.
It's real bad.
Even if the target survived, we're reading all of these.
Oh my lord.
Jade Hand. The Jade Hand I can't say that word, was known to have burned away the taint completely when it attached itself to a person. It is also believed to render the bearer immune to the taint completely. Ooh. One of the few ways to remove the taint was a spell developed by the crab and phoenix Shugenja, known as Purification. It was a complex and complicated ritual that demanded at least an hour of deep concentration. If successful, the spell decreased the taint in the target, but all of the Shugenja who participated in the ritual would then contract a small portion of the taint. And then last one, the Shadow Tower, a secret organization which tried to control the Scorpion clan. I feel like I should stop reading right now.
That you should keep going.
Probably.
Finish it.
Successfully removed the taint with an unorthodox method, using a method developed by a blood speaker cult. The Shadowed Tower channeled the taint towards hapless, drugged-out peasants who quote-unquote willingly accepted it on behalf of the Shugenja. To assist in the acceptance, the peasants were often initially, and without their knowledge, exposed to the taint through corrupted rice, then corrupted opium, until their wills and later their souls were forfeit.
Did somebody say opium?
Derek?
You're in.
Is this what we're
Yes.
dealing with?
What do you mean?
It sounds like the
A
first.
secret
the first game.
organization which tried to control the Scorpion clan, who seem to be the problem here. Oh my god, you should have told me to stop reading.
Go on. He said do it.
He did say do it.
Yeah, I feel confident you can read that and it not be a bad problem.
Just gonna have to sit there and be like, does my character actually know this? No. I had that with another game. In Eberron, they're basically bad Kalashtar.
Wow.
And the problem is nobody outside of a Kalashtar knows that, because they are like, they provide free humanitarian aid anytime somebody needs it. So everybody else is like, they're great, what are you talking about? They're awesome. And we don't have a Kalashtar in our party. So we're all like, I'm sitting there screaming, knowing how evil these guys are, but I'm like, my character has the flaw where she flirts with everybody, so she's flirting with them. So it's the same thing, you know.
One of us. You and two are a flirter.
Yeah, I rolled and I got from she's a noble, so she has like, what was the one? What is it exactly? It's insatiable carnal urges or something like that.
Damn.
Noble. I have an insatiable desire for carnal pleasure. So she flirts with everybody and has a friend, air quotes, in every port. Not bad for a mermaid.
Wait, mermaid? Are we still talking about L5R?
No, I'm talking about my Eberron game.
Eberron.
Tritons
Ooh,
are
gotcha.
Tritons in Eberron are just mer people with fancy
Yeah, that is
names.
very fair.
So I
The only
get
thing I
to,
was like, thinking that was so weird about that was like the mermaid being in the council without any legs.
oh, so the way that it works with how, like, Tritons it takes a short rest and you can either grow legs or grow a tail.
Mm-hmm.
So I am a mermaid with 2 legs when I want them.
That definitely helps. You're not being wheeled around in some sort of aquarium.